Hi again, everybody. We're live again. We should be back. So tell your friends to refresh in the chat. I've already yelled it once. I don't want to spam myself. All right. So thank you everybody for joining us today. The goal, well, not the goal of today, but basically what we're doing is we had some time to kill before our stream tonight, and we all have some stuff to do. So Art's back at his place finishing up stuff for puppet commissions. I'm here working on an additional puppet commission thing, and then Ryan's got the cool shit. Ryan got himself a tool for us for the future because we are going to be making those figures for you guys. So we have our sculptor is working on it. His name's Kevin, and he's fantastic. And so he showed us like the early stages just to get the proportions right and everything, and the details will continue to come through over time.
Hey.
Oh, hey,
I'm too close.
There it is. So, yay, cool. They say yay audio, so we're golden.
Okay. Yeah, we had to set up a separate mic from the webcam because it was being funky.
So, but yeah, so this.
I had a washer in my pocket. A bucket in my pocket.
Well, you just happened to see me. Yeah. Tell them all about your new awesome, beautiful tool thing.
So if you look in the, well, for my perspective, it's the bottom right corner, but that's probably wrong. You see the picture of what I am building today. It is the Moai SLA 3D printer that I got for my shop because I love having toys. And it also is a lot better than my current FDM printer, and meaning that we only have such a fine detail we can get on those prints. Like you can literally look at it and you're like, oh yeah, I can see the lines of every single piece of plastic that was layered down. This thing has.
It's stupid beautiful.
It's stupid, yeah.
Yeah.
It uses a single point of laser light to harden it. Oh, thank you for the bits!
Thank you for the bits. Not to be a bits whore or anything, but just so you guys know, if any of you have Twitch Prime, right now there's a sale. You can get 500 bits for 99 cents, which is normally closer to like $7. So they're like 85. I'm not saying spend them on us, spend them on whoever you like, but just, I mean, take advantage of that while you can if you're out there supporting streamers.
Yes.
But thank you, Michi, for the cheers. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Continue.
Yes. So, the FDM printer that I have right now, it's like a 2 micron level. Thank you more for bits. Yes,
hey,
man.
thanks, Darmo.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, look at that. We got our metal placers now.
Oh.
Number one.
Oh. And that was a follow. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Missed that.
Enclave, I think, follow.
Oh, I already pulled it up on mine too, so I have it.
More bits. Goodness gracious.
Yay!
So.
He says he has 1,000 cheers. I'm going to give him out one at a time.
Okay.
You're that guy. Thank you. I won't complain. I'll take them.
Mm-hmm. Everyone is going to...
Fuck.
Well.
I can play this game.
You're going to do it too? Cheer 1.
Oh god, am I doing this wrong?
Yeah, you are.
I haven't done that in a while. You should just donate.
Look at Danny doing his old man thing.
Look at me, I am super old. What the hell is the command for cheer? This is just...
Oh, Emily got it all crazy now.
Help me. Alright.
So back to this printer problem. Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you.
No space. Yay! Montu did it.
I did it.
Yes, so this allows me to do a laser's focus on the entire bed. And it's just in a bath of resin as it prints upside down as it goes up. And it makes it so pretty. So pretty. Like, you'd have to sand the things that came off my other printer for like an hour before they'd look appropriately smooth. This, I could literally pull it right out, look at it and go, yep, it's done, and make a cast of it.
We got to see this thing in action at WonderCon, and they had a whole bunch of stuff out on display, and it's stupid. They had a death claw from Fallout that they printed, but it was like this big, that big-ish, and the detail was stupid. Like, there's no other word for it. It's like, this shouldn't be possible with a 3D printer, but there it was. I was looking at it. And thank you, Emily, for jumping in and throwing some cheers at us as well. Yay! Yay! Thank you.
Here's the logo of the company. It's really tiny right now. I'll go run over there. Whee!
While he does that, so something we're looking at now, thanks to all of you guys, is
And
we're
then
actually...
don't look at it. Laser warning.
Oh yeah, don't look at the laser. You'll go blind. It's a laser! It's a fucking laser. All I can think about when you told me about this machine was the opening the small soldiers.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, because that's what this is. This is what this does.
Yeah.
We need to put munitions chips in our action figures, especially in the cucumber one, because we'll be really angry. But oh shoot, what else
That's
was I gonna say?
the targeting laser.
Oh. I think that's the code for Wednesday.
Oh shit! I didn't turn Nightbot off.
No. So
Bad
Nightbot's
Nightbot.
on. That code won't be
Useful.
You
at
won't be
all.
able to use it until tomorrow night anyway.
Oh,
so
right.
Ignore that for the moment.
Yeah, it's still okay. But...
It's okay. I'll turn that off.
Okay, good.
Um.
All right. So, first thing of paper that I get from them. Thank you for purchasing Moai by P.O. Poly. I like saying People Eye because that's what it looks like to me, and it also is.
And it's Fifth Element.
It's the Fifth
because
Element.
you're everything Fifth Element. You're fooling no one.
It's true.
Oh, Dharma. Well, thank you for the resub.
Thank you,
Appreciate it,
sir.
man.
Here are the steps to help you get started. Check the packages for damages and take pictures if needed. Find the SD card located in the accessory box that also contains screws and tools. Please open the Moai starting guide inside the SD card. Welcome to our community. Oh, it is so well packed. The first layer is just a piece of foam to make sure it stays nice.
Hurrah. Oh. So yeah. Sorry. What I was trying to say is yeah. Thanks to all of you guys. We're starting to pull enough so we can actually go and get
A studio.
studio space, which is insane.
Not
You know,
my garage.
Not the garage, like so we can actually set up, a streaming area dedicated to that, as well as workshop stuff for when we're doing these kinds of builds, space for the printers, that kind of thing, so that we can not only have space to do these things, but because we have a location that is available to us 24/7, we can bring you guys more content, more streaming, more video game stuff. That's the ultimate goal. So we've been able to grow a lot thanks to you guys, and we're hoping to keep that going. We're going to be hunting for that. I think we're setting up a meeting to go look around next week. It's not a guarantee because things are pricey and it's pretty expensive. But we'll see how close we can get.
This is the mirror array.
Oh fuck! The geometric nucleus for all you cave dwellers out there. Sarah White, no cricket because it's daytime.
Yep.
The cricket doesn't come
gonna be
until
really
we
hard
need
to
it
see.
to be quiet.
In
hey,
there,
Ezekiel.
there's a couple mirrors. Once it's unpacked, I'm gonna do some knolling over here.
Happy to see you here live. Thanks for joining us and hanging out. So yeah, we'll be. I'm gonna start doing puppet stuff once this box is unboxed.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of room right now.
Ooh! It comes with goggles and they're badass.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I'll let you pull them out. I want to do all the things, but this is your toy, not mine.
Oh my god.
Look at them, they're dope, and they're like my favorite color. Oh.
Laser goggles.
Laser goggles, you guys. It's
Oh,
the goddamn future.
Oh, everything's green.
May I?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. They're just...
My life is complete. This is all I've ever wanted in the world. Everything is green.
Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits, everybody.
100
Goggles
bits.
hype! Yeah,
Warning,
man.
please read before using.
Before using the goggles, if these can make me blind, then they done fucked up.
Safety spectacles provide protection against moderate impact hazards, metal chips, particles, sparks. Tinted lenses provide sun glare protection only and are not to be used as welder's helpers. These lenses are specifically marked with the shade number.
They are?
Yes.
Shade number.
Whenever possible, we recommend polycarbonate lenses as opposed to glass lenses. Good to know. Safety glasses provide limited protection and are not unbreakable.
Darmo, don't tell people to cheer one at a time.
No!
I mean,
cruel.
if you wish, feel free. Oh my god.
I'm gonna give
you know what?
man here.
I'm gonna cheer for us. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. So that's Twitch Prime in action, y'all. This cost me 99 cents. And now we're helping ourselves out a little
I
bit.
even bought some.
Yay.
Because it was too good a deal to pass up, really. Alright, what is this? What is this?
Wow.
I think this is the brain.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it is.
That's a brain.
That's the brain. So what's being printed first? Asked Leo.
Probably a checker.
Yeah. Probably the.
So
Oh, I don't know if you.
it's not this. I'm not printing this.
Oh, like an actual checker.
Yeah.
Oh, the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have these, right? Shh. This is not what I'm going to be printing. I'm going to basically take our logo, and since we've been calling you guys checkers for the longest time now, we thought it'd be funny if we started selling checkers that have the logo in them.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
And my printer currently wasn't able to do that. It's too small a part, so hence this printer. Hard to get to everything. There's so many spots.
Then after that, the cool thing, the cool like extra cool shit that we'll be printing on this thing is going to be the we're making figures of Chunk and Cucumber. And if you're new to this channel, I know we're in RL right now, so you don't really know what we do. If you've never been to our channel before, primarily we stream Dungeons and Dragons with our felted friend characters Chunk and Cucumber. And you can go and check us out on Monday nights. We're at Hyper RPG, which is one of those larger gaming channels on Twitch. And then there are, tonight we have one with the humans, so we're just people playing tonight. Tomorrow night, the Felted Friends are back on the show that kind of started us off. We also do video games and all this other stuff. But anyway, Chunk and Cucumber have basically become the faces of what we're doing. Wow. Thank you, everybody, for the cheers.
Lead screws instead of threaded rods. That shows quality right there. So if anyone who is familiar with 3D printing technologies, and I'm actually going to upgrade this on my printer currently. There's the option of having threaded rods or lead screws. Lead screws are machined to be like perfect. Threaded rods, they're like, oh, we threw it in a machine and it made a threaded rod. We don't really care. So the
this
precision
engineering nerd right now.
Yeah,
so
I know.
For you. No, I mean, like, this is something I would never notice or care about, so it's cool to see that these are the things to care about.
True.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, so the engineering of these kinds of things, I think this is the platen. Yes.
General platen. Cupcakes! There's so many different cheers, you guys.
It is. Spunk. Ooh.
Look, the cup is full! Our cup runneth over! Oh, gosh! So excited.
So many bitses.
Look at that. Oh, little cupcakes are at the top. It looks like foam.
Oh,
so exciting.
Oh, this should be like a game of like to see what levels of cup.
Get proper strata. Thank you, Emily, for the cheers. Thank you, everybody, for the cheers. This is great. Thank you so much.
So let's see. I've only gotten through the first layer of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, foam.
I was like, do you regret making me a mod yet? Not quite yet.
So
on
my first printer, all these parts would have come basically as just like a bunch of stuff. A lot of this stuff is already wired up, ready to go, and just plug in.
Oh, that's
like
nice.
This already has the stepper motor in here for this. This is what raises and lowers the platen as it prints. So this is going at the back. There's the camera. There it is. This is going to go at the back. There's a little metal plate that's going to sit here, and the laser is going to shoot up at it and print onto the plate, and this will keep rising and making more and more things to print.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So those figures are, that I mentioned, they're currently being sculpted by a digital sculptor friend of ours whose day job is at Gentle Giant. So he's doing us a solid. I mean, yeah. Anyway, so he's doing a beautiful job. He's showing us proportion stuff. So he'll be cleaning up details over the next couple weeks. And when they're ready, and then it just comes down to
laser cut acrylic sheets.
Ooh, snap!
I don't know what they're for yet, but I'm sure we'll
top and bottom, most likely. I don't fucking know. What am I talking about? Leo says we should print a Zach minifig for Cucumber to throw. I'm not against that. That'd be fun. I could sculpt an angry-looking Zach, I think.
So this is the print bed.
Ew.
So there's just enough bit of like a grit to it, so that when the laser hits it, the resin wants to bond with it for just enough.
Emily says, I don't get to use cheers very often. I don't buy because of the markup, so rely on things like the Prime deal and survey bits. Yeah.
Good
Same.
deal.
I've found that donating directly tends to help the streamers more. So that's generally how I lean. But yeah, I figured the bits are cheap today, so why the hell not?
Yeah.
And thank you again, everybody. I appreciate it.
So many little
Emily says, so angry looking Zach equals normal Zach?
the amount of like thought that went into boxing this, like everything has a spot, and it's amazing.
This I can understand. This is like me with board games. If I unbox a game and it's beautifully done, I lose my shit. So yeah, like so Rising Sun. I don't know if I updated you guys with Rising Sun or not, but you remember how I was like all mad that like there wasn't quite enough room for everything? It was bullshit. They thought ahead because in one of the other boxes underneath, they left blisters. Oh,
who's gonna buy one of these?
And it just comes with it.
This is okay. So this is a flush cutter, and the reason why you want these is when you're printing, you have to do sprues to actually like keep the part stable against the bed. These are to take those off, and they're so cool. And now I don't have to buy one.
Woo!
Oh, hey, locks up.
Hey, Uberbaldi!
Hey,
So you could always borrow his Snuggle Lord pop vinyl and scan that to make your own copy. He has a pop vinyl? I've never even seen that.
Interesting.
Look that up. And he's making fun of you for being very excited about the box.
Well,
But no, man, I feel you. Because yeah, that Rising Sun box, they included a blister for the expansion stuff, so all you have to do is like lift it up and put it all in. So what was in 5 boxes now fits in 3 boxes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for board games, that's pretty fucking impressive.
yeah.
Although I still want to get one of those like laser wood cut like insert things, so I can do like quick play stuff, just pull it out and play.
That's interesting.
What's
So
up?
there's supposed to be stickers on these bags.
Telling
They're oily, and so some of the stickers didn't stay.
Oh no!
That's
Guessing
the-
game, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch that if it's oily. I have a thing against.
Yeah, Danny doesn't like to be dirty.
I don't. I
Woo!
really don't.
This is the acrylic bed.
Woo! This is the thing I'm excited about.
So this is where the resin will sit in this bath, and the laser shoots into this to harden the resin, and then when it's ready to do the next layer, it tilts, puts more resin in, and the bed keeps going up. But yeah,
Diddly Nightshade says it's like Christmas.
it is.
This is like Christmas. It's a very expensive Christmas for Ryan.
It is very expensive.
Uberly says, I have this Snuggle Lord 3D model they created on Hero Forge. I could send that to you all.
Oh,
That would be fun. That would be good stuff to test anyway, right?
that's true.
Minis of that size.
True.
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, Red Shirts Gaming! Quick bit drop in.
Oh damn. Very tiny extruded metals.
Oh, no.
Like my printer is made up of these, but they are huge compared to this. I like the mark though. Right. Left. Right, left.
This is like the IKEA of 3D printers.
Yeah.
But, you know, sexier because it's awesome and it's got lasers.
It's got lasers.
Darmo asks, how much is expensive for this machine? It was, like-
For a kit, like without having to.
Thanks, Red Shirts, for the shears. Appreciate it. Yee!
So I had the option of either buying it assembled or buying it as a kit like this. The kit was around 1,250, something like that. Maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. Putting it together was another $300. And I was like, I built them. I can do this. Oh, Hero Forge model of Zach.
Got it.
Alright, first layer of styrofoam has been through. Yes. I've been saving up for this printer for a long time.
Does Hero Forge allow you to export the object files?
I think if you at least purchase it or something.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, you can download the file or you can... Oh.
Oh, sweet. And he says he's got the 3D file stored somewhere. Perfect. We'll get that done. Oh, more tools!
More tools that just come with a scraper and a thingy.
Aww.
Wow.
They get points. They get major points.
Lots of nice, very, very sturdy metal pieces.
Thanks, Ezekiel, for the cheers as well. Nice those. Woo!
There's so many parts. This is gonna be stable.
Stabilize.
That's one of the biggest things you look for in a printer is how stable it is.
See you, Red Shirts. Have fun doing what you're doing, man. says for $10 you can get the digital file from Hero Forge for whatever model you. Oh, that's dope. Cool. That's good to know. Thank you. I thought it was just. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. I haven't been on there in a long time. I haven't been on there since I first started, and I still haven't ordered anything from them.
Yeah.
It's pretty brilliant. It's got the unicorn onesie.
Oh, really?
It's got a lollipop and a skull, flip-flops, and a kilt. All right, and a whip, and a necklace. Oh, I built you. Spoilers.
You built me. That's cute. I look a little bit more rugged than I actually do in person.
Yeah, well, there's only like the one beard option.
Yeah.
And there's
Thank you
not
for
that
the
much-
bits.
Thank you. Oh.
Whoa.
Uh,
Wow. The smell of cutted plastic is very strong in this box right now.
smells like cheap balloons.
Hmm.
Like when you're at a kid's birthday party and you're just like blowing up 1,000 balloons. That's exactly what this box smells like right now.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
But this doesn't smell as bad as that. I finally got my Rising Sun playmat, like the neoprene one. It's huge one, and it smells like ass. I don't know if you've ever had like neoprene that's been sitting in a box for a while. It is gnarly.
The front. I love how this like all comes together. So this is the front of the machine. It's laser cut in a nice, very, very beautiful, glossy plastic sheet, really thick, and it's beveled on the inside, so that when you put it together, it's seamless.
Just notch, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Oh, Uber says, while I made the custom hero clicks for the various hyper shows, I discovered that it is by far cheaper and faster to design on Hero Forge, buy the digital file, then upload that to Shapeways and order the model from Shapeways.
Ah.
That's good to know. Hero Forge has a lot of options now, he says as well, which is that's cool. I want to go back in and look at all the things.
What is this? What is this? More brain.
More brain.
I think that other one was the laser module.
Oh, okay.
This is the actual ramps board.
Whew. Science things.
It says more parts from this. I think these are the sides of the machine. So many parts. And I'm halfway through.
I just realized in the overlay, it just looks like I'm looking at the picture of the upload. This is my laptop is right here, guys. I'm not a crazy person.
Well,
listen! No, it's fine.
I think I'm actually through. I'm not sure yet. There's
I
more
don't know.
cardboard.
That's another layer right there. If I ever did see one.
Now I gotta put this up.
It's crunch, smash.
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. That's all of it.
That's it.
Okay.
And then here's what I should be working on. It's a delightful puppet arm for commission. I'm making the second one. Here, I'll give you guys a better look. This is using the good fleece, some Antron fleece. We haven't built with this stuff for a while. Look at that hand. Look at that hand.
He killed someone.
Yeah, that's what I do. Dharma, no, I'm not 100% certain.
Certain?
I do. I also work with them, Dharma. It's oddly enough a living somehow, sort of, barely. And then Art convinced me to get this new kind of caboodle thing. So all of my puppet building materials are in this beautiful box right here, which in turn has like the big stuff up here, so like my scissors and my hot glue gun and my contact cement. And then this comes down.
How many contacts does it hold?
I talk to cats. See, we're all little nuts.
Nuts.
Nuts. Is that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
Thank you. That took me a second.
Nuts.
Oh, cool! He made one for Chunk's character too.
Aww.
to show. I want to show them to Zach if they've never seen it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well. I'm super plugged in, so I can't bring it that close. So
Nope.
good luck.
I think this is
Yeah.
the power inverter. Yep.
Yes, our Crocker Bard. That's so good. Those sleeves, though. That's awesome.
Hey, there's the SD card.
Cool.
Now I need to break out my laptop and actually read
You
the
made
instructions.
a barrel stanite as well. I'm so excited, you guys. Yeah! That's legit. I like that he's got like a crow blade happening too. That's pretty slick. Look at that hair looks spot on. Look at
Laptop.
laptop. Oh, now it's work time, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Oh, this is Adora's just a little printer paper.
Yep.
Blue, blue, blue. Okay. Don't let me forget to level up my character for tonight.
I have to do it too.
Thank
So.
you. Alright.
It's not really that challenging though, because it's in the manual.
It's true. Just gotta write them down. And
We gotta add some ability modifiers, which might change some fighting stats. I think you both were not using your ability stats quite right.
Hey?
Because like on your hits, you're supposed to be adding numbers as well, and you guys were not. So I think some of your modifiers didn't update or something. I'm not sure.
Got it. So look into it. So here is a naked foam arm. So I'll be skinning this today, and then I think. Oh shit! If I don't have the pattern, I can't actually work.
No.
I think already gave it to me. Bring it home. So I remember where I put it. Fudge. Please. Oh, I also didn't cut myself off extra fleece. Well, this will be a short tutorial-y thing.
Moai, startup guide.
I think it's here. I think I packed it up. I did pack it up. Alright, we're good. Got that.
Moai, user guide, start here. Oh gosh. Ooh, there's a video. Pre-flight check. This.
Leather needles. So impractical, because you can't put them with the other needles because they don't fit. Keep them in their stupid little packaging. Boop-a-doo. So how's everybody doing today? As we crack down and start working on shit. Oh, the upside. I won't be gluing, so I won't need as much room. Yeah, I don't have enough to do the arm. Oh, I don't have to do
The
the arm.
box that you see in front of you is a Pio Poly Moai
Pure poly.
laser
People
SLA printer. And we're going to
Hey, Moon.
Watch us watch videos. Hey, Moonbeam! How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
From pre-flight
So we have a.
printer all the way
Doing good.
through assembling it.
We're doing a couple things today.
starting to get your print
He's watching a
off.
thing, which I'm interrupting, so I'm sure
So
it's
with that,
helping him pay
you
attention.
ready?
But he's watching
Let's go.
a thing so that he can assemble his new 3D printer. I am skinning puppet parts for a commission, and we're working.
Hey, welcome back and welcome part 1 of our Moai build series.
Can we see a new filtered friend join the show, possibly?
Yeah, soon. Well, I don't know about soon, but down the line, totally. We're planning on making Amber a character, like a puppet character that she wants to design and all that stuff. Thank you for the cheers, Emily. Oh, you heading out? All right, cool. Yeah, come back whenever. We'll probably be here just about all day. And then was it? Yeah, we're good. Oh, how awesome was JSA last night? He is fucking hilarious, and he's the nicest dude ever. He's a very, very nice man.
Dude, you talk so slow. What was your favorite fact from JSA last night? When I was pissed. I was okay with
it. He lied.
I kind of understood that my story wasn't going to go anywhere.
No, we got there. In that last 20 minutes, we didn't get very far, but I mean, that's more story than we've had on some nights there.
Fair.
So mad. Does this guy have closed captioning or what? Favorite fact from JSA. I think. I like learning. Unfortunately, I also have no memory as we learned. Shoot, what's the guy? The guy who, like, because of him, Civil War, but then afterwards he was chill. Like,
Beauregard?
Was that Beauregard? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. See, this is the problem. I have no retention. Unless I see it written down, I don't remember things very well.
You have a story?
Ooh. Beauregard, yay! Thank you, Saddle White. Yeah, he is a national treasure. Uberall says, Danny and Art get to hyper and start drinking. Chunk and Cucumber are secretly drunk the whole time. Yeah, it's fine. We've had some drinks there before. But mostly, it's so late for us over there because we have to drive back for like an hour and some change after hyper nights, so we drink here more than we drink there. Just because.
Oh, don't worry, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah, there's absolutely no rush on those summaries. Thank you so much for doing them. Like, you don't feel like you're under any pressure to get them done. It's all good.
It really is.
Oh, I'm not being useful space. There's a bunch of edges there. Oh, you know what? I'm just fucked anyway. This should be an arm, not hands, but whatever.
Please use this list to check the contents. Oh shit, I should have been... Fuck.
Should have been what?
I should have looked at the list while I was unboxing.
Oh, but hey, there's a breakdown of all your little baggies, so that's good. I feel like everything else would be pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. I need to do some... How is there an empty... Oh, that's right, this is the SD card.
I learned my lesson on the last hand. I will draw slightly outside the lines and then cut inside of them because I done fucked up. It wasn't bad. I also didn't realize that became my creation catchphrase until very recently. Thanks to Art.
Hate to sound greedy, but is it possible that the whole Perception crew could...
Comes to Motor City Comic Con? Where's Motor City?
Motor City, man.
Where's Motor City?
Where do you think cars are made?
Fuck if I know. Okay, here's things I don't care about. Cars. Sports. And that's about it. Maybe. I don't know. He likes cars. He used to have a really cool little car and then got destroyed.
Yeah. Well, actually, different ones. I've had a couple of cool cars. Now I just drive a wagon. But yeah, first car was a 1973 Opel GT.
That was the high school mobile. That thing was dope.
High school mobile. It was a 2-seater, and we didn't use it as a 2-seater.
Nah, man.
And that one, I did get in a car accident on a traffic circle because someone doesn't know how. Not me. Someone else doesn't know how to drive.
Everyone in Long Beach is the person who fills that criteria.
That's true.
Because it's like, up until recently, it was the only one there for decades.
True.
and they've started adding little ones to neighborhoods. Literally, I think just as like a, hey, these are your training wheels before you go over and try to turn around on PCH, because it's fucking terrifying.
Yep.
Because all of you know what I'm talking about. It's in Michigan. Cool. So here we have almost had the whole Superman movie and Smallville cast, including the cult leader. What's her bucket? Is that legit, or is that just like whatever, internet being internet? Because that made me laugh really hard. If it's true, it's actually horrible and awful, but I just something about it tells me it's not. But I don't know. I didn't follow up. I didn't do my research, so if it's true, it's horrible and wrong and evil. If it's not true, it's kind of really funny. Scissors.
Cult leader. What?
Yeah, what's her bucket? Chloe apparently is supposed to be like a cult leader, or a like an assistant cult leader, vice president to the cult leader. Again, I'm not trying to spread a thing. I just read it, but it's the internet. I don't buy anything that I read unless I actually go and delve in. I didn't delve in. I'm not saying this is what happened. It made me laugh when I saw it. I was like, what? Really? Chloe? Anyway. Hey, Feilong, welcome. Oh, she wasn't the leader. Okay, but she is. I don't know. What am I doing? I don't care. I don't actually. I'm making puppets. That's what I'm doing, y'all. Alright.
Okay.
1 hand, 2 hand.
3 hand 4.
Thank God, no. Although, yes, I have to, but I have to restock from Art, because he's got all the fabric at his place. Oh, she helped recruit people. Yikes.
That sounds like a cult leader.
Yeah. Well, you know, Scientology is still around and whatnot, so who knows?
Oh, like an actual cult?
Yeah.
I thought it was part of the show.
No, not a storyline.
Oh, okay.
A headline.
Gotcha.
But again, like, I kept seeing it from news sources that I didn't recognize as news sources, so I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Okay, so we got the Galvo, which is the mirrors. That is here.
They branded people?
Huh?
The fuck? My cousin has a brand.
Hmm.
This was an LB for Long Beach.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, no, it was. He wanted it. No one like snuck up on him and branded him.
Yeah.
But that was when brands were the thing.
Ugh.
I still want to. I need to get a tattoo, y'all.
Sarah's cat is loving her laptop. Do we have catnip in our stream? She says.
I mean, we probably could. You've got cats and stuff.
Oh no! Like, is it coming through the computer?
Oh. Ryan is like 1/4 catnip.
That's right. Front middle cover, bottom middle cover. Yes.
So yell at me if you guys can't hear me mumbling under my breath as I do things, because once I start focusing, I get really quiet.
Hmm.
This was in November, and she's second in command, where she has her own group of slaves that are recruiters. Jesus! How do these things still happen? I don't get it. People can be super evil. And it just makes me sad, because it's Chloe. I like Chloe. But she's not Chloe, she is her own, apparently, whatever person.
Panel. Yes. Dot panel. Okay, those are there.
Well, let's focus on happier things, folks. Like building new friends. Yeah, Art's not making it because he's doing a lot more puppet work than I am, because I'm still working on that audiobook. I'm almost done, thank God. I have like 7 or 8 chapters left to record, which I'm going to knock out in a couple days, and then I just got to edit it, send it off, and then I'll be done, which means then I can jump back in and help with these things more actively and aggressively. I feel bad because I kind of left Art high and dry with a lot of this stuff. And then this summer is going to be busy, but it's all good.
Nice.
Yes, Cactuar, I am making Making new friends. Cucumber started a cult. I totally joined. Don't give him any ideas. He might do
The
that.
cult of the cucumber.
Dharmo asks, will you do another audiobook? Yeah, I would love to. I won't have time during the summer, so once the summer gig is done, I'll be trying to do more of them, actually. But I do have a radio play. Oh, I have to follow up with them?
Oh,
but I got
gosh.
cast in a radio play thing. And if that ends up working out, scheduling-wise, I'm not sure yet, because I don't know my rehearsal schedule for next month. But once I find that out, I can see if I'm available or not. I should be. It just means I'll be working like 7 days a week, which is whatever. People do that.
They do.
But I'm just lazy. Leo says, I'd follow Skinless Joe's cult.
The cult of the skinless.
Right. Oh God. You know what initiation would be like, right? Just make you burn it all off. Be like, oh man, I forget. Okay, this is for comic people because I'm trying to remember. But there was a run, I think it was No Man's Land, the Batman comic run, where it was Black Mask. He was more of a cult leader at that point versus like the business entrepreneur that usually you see him as, or the criminal, whatever the hell. And people would have to like burn off their faces to join his cult, and it was dope. It was really just creepy, and the art was really good.
Jesus.
So if anyone remembers which run that was, I would love to revisit that because I don't remember. Gungan face prairie dogs. This is Manface. Was that in No Man's Land? That's what I'm trying to remember. I think it was. And also Cassie Kane. I want to say best Batgirl, but she's my second favorite Batgirl. She's so cool. So cool. I'm so behind on comics these days, though, y'all. Like, I need to get back into it. I haven't actually like sat down and read a comic in a while. I still haven't even gotten to sit down and read the comic that Matt picked up for me. At Emerald City. He got me a Labyrinth comic with con-specific art. Best? Mrs. Vanbase, come on. She's cool. She's super damn cool. But Barbara Gordon? Come on. She's my bad girl. But Cassie Kane, fucking dope. I mean, League of Her Own sort of thing. Okay, cool. And I'll go dig it up. I still have those trades, so I'll go find them. I'm gonna have to start giving away some comics here or selling them or something because I don't have space anymore. Because in the meantime, we're also trying to turn my garage into a secondary space to do stuff like this. Which would be awesome. Because then we could just keep on trucking and playing and streaming and all that stuff.
Door bracket 7 accessories. Aha.
And let me know if anybody has questions about this stuff. I mean, this stuff is far more interesting at the moment, but we are building puppets right now, and I know that's not something that happens all the time. So if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing or any tips, tricks, what have yous, let me know. And for those of you who were in the loop about the rebuilds and updates to the Chunk and Cucumber folks, I have new fleece coming in for Cucumber. So he'll be a slightly different color. He'll be very, very close, but a slightly different color. A little more green, a little less in the yellow department.
Noticeably green.
Noticeably green, but not like a lime green sort of thing, sort of look. It's going to be pretty. Not pretty, but
Let's match.
I think it's pretty. But I'm looking forward to that showing up. And I can get started on that once all these builds are done. And I think we may have a rebuild. Somebody needs some puppets saved, like refurbished. So we might have another job to do that kind of stuff soon as well. So it's nice that some of this work has been coming in. But like all things, they always seem to happen all at once. But that's all good. Cutting happy little fingers, everybody. Also, I don't know if you guys... Why would you know this? I tend to fall asleep while watching Bob Ross at night lately. Because he's just so damn soothing. And it's great. Such a positive guy.
Door lock.
I think it would be fun at some point because there are some resins that come out kind of like waxy, so you can do like gloss wax casting with them. So I think it would be cool at some point in the future to do bronze versions of those figures that we're making.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be awesome. Absolutely no rush. So I was looking at a bunch of different like ways to cast with 3D stuff. Sorry. Moonbeam asks, did you go to school for puppetry? No. I was lucky enough, Art, myself, Amber, we were all lucky enough to basically learn and be taught puppetry on the job, which not a lot of people get to do. There are some great universities for it, like University of Connecticut has an excellent puppetry program. It also includes mask work and mime and a bunch of other things. Didn't go there, just we got to learn from puppet masters that they brought in to teach us how to not suck and learn the techniques, especially for film, television, and stage specifically, and mostly hand and rod, although we did dabble in a bunch of other different types of puppets there. But our main puppet masters were Greg Ballora and Tommy Fountain, who are two of the best people in the field you will ever meet or know. Super talented folks. Leo says, speaking of Batman comics, I am pissed that a YouTuber did a vid about who the best Batman and Robin. He said Tim Drake. Tim Drake! Tim Drake! Never. No. No. Dick Grayson. Always. And not just because he was the first, but because he was the only one who like grew up to be somebody that I liked. Yeah, Nightwing's the shit. And
I am decoding these numbers.
hey, Naku! Decoding numbers. Oh, Uber. Oh, I think Uber says he's looking for places nearby. Nearby Hyper. Awesome, dude! If the box in the corner is moved, we can see what you're doing, Danny. Oh, yeah, huh.
I
mean, that's fine. I can slide over a little bit.
Well, no, I can actually just get rid of it. Because...
Oh, because it'll be there for realsies soon.
Technically.
You can put it over Cucumber's head. I won't be mad.
Fair enough. Oh, that's not what I wanted to move.
Failing says, college is a waste of time. Quoted Danny, 2018. I wouldn't say that. I would say when it comes to performance arts, I feel like school is not always necessarily as helpful as experience.
True.
And that's like taking the joking out of that a little bit, because there's a lot of people who I know who got degrees in acting and performance, but they thought that their degrees would get them work, but it's not the same thing as going out there and doing it and making it happen. So I think, like a lot of things with like regular business or whatever, it's just having the drive to get it done and go do it. I don't know why I got serious all of a sudden, but yeah, that.
It's a reflection.
Leo says, yes, I agree. Not only become his own in Bloodhaven, but also don the cowl of the Bat for a bit. Yes, and did a badass job of it. Yes. Till Azrael, of course. Yeah, but I also like Azrael. He's fun. I feel like if I were to ever be Batman, I would unfortunately slip and slide into the Azrael mentality, and someone would have to come take me down. Whoop. But yeah, no, I don't think that school is useless. I think that school is essential for certain things and not as essential for other things. That is that. But also, we live in a world where you can learn just about goddamn anything online for free. So why get yourself into tens of thousands of dollars worth of debt?
There's not 20 of these.
Uh-oh.
Actually, that probably isn't... Good.
Missing pieces. Not necessarily
Look,
missing.
I get a
little border. I'm gonna work within my border. This is puppet corner over here.
Oh, I see. That's not the amount. Ha! It's the thread count. It's the thread. Got it.
Cool. Alright. Failing, yeah, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Yeah, my girlfriend's debt is substantial, and I mean, but she's like, she's a business professional, and she's an adult, like she knows what she's doing with her life. So like her education was necessary for the job, and all that stuff. But I feel like freelance entertainment, you can't afford to go to college and do that because you'll never be able to pay it back. And I don't like being in debt. That's something about me that has always been true. I don't like owing people things.
Okay, number A. Number A. God damn it. 5. Okay.
Yes, sir. I am living within my little frame. See, it's all perfect.
This is the Danny frame.
This is the puppet frame.
All right, I need to move that back to chat.
They like the frame. Is there a possibility of a chunk or cucumber puppet for sale for others to learn from? Leo, no. I'll say that right now because those are our characters. We've developed them. We've designed them for ourselves. They're ours. However, we do plan on further down the line, once we start getting more fabrication happening steadily, we do want to have a series of practice puppets for sale for people to buy from us and practice and do all that stuff with. They'll be a little bit simpler, or if you want a more complicated or whatever, like we're open for commission. But for those specific characters, no, they're ours. Sorry. But we are making those figures, which are a little bit different. So we'll make things probably based off of them. We're thinking about plushies a while back, and we have somebody that we wanted to talk to about that. But as far as actual puppets, nah, sorry. But yeah, I mean, we do like really love the idea that people have been so interested in learning about puppets and puppetry and construction and all that stuff. It's really nice because it's so fun, like growing up and being like, I want to play with puppets for my entire professional life. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then we start doing stuff like this, and we're like, oh, I want to learn too. Like, help me build. How do I do this? And we're like, oh, cool. People care. People like it. It's nice. Uh-oh. You about to make an angry phone call?
No, it's just that because of the grease, some of the labels moved off, and I don't know which ones are correct.
Oh.
So I'm trying to actually decipher them.
Nothing like hieroglyphics early in the day. Sarah White says she needs stuffed chunk and cucumber to cuddle at night. Oh my god, you know how we could totally if we did plushies, I would want to go in there and put in the little pushy voice boxes in.
Wow, thank you so much.
Not necessarily those sound bites. But squeeze chunk and go, hello friends or whatever, and then cucumber, I don't know, cucumber's lacking on the catchphrase.
Let go of me! Let's go, stop it!
Yeah, get the fuck off me! Swear to God.
How did I start this off last time?
What's up, my little? Taco Bell.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's episode 1, Naku!
Oh, I heard that was a sub.
Hey, thank you for the sub!
Thank you, sir. 3 months on a roll.
Wait, it's reading.
Oh, it is, huh? I like to think after perception check, Ryan goes home and plays D&D with his dolls.
Meow meow kitty meow meow. Yay! See, that's what's so funny to me. I thought the meow meow kitty meow meow was funnier than what's up my litter, but
Nope.
you never know. There's no accounting for taste. What did I do? Oh yes, 11. We'll have to have them say 11. No one answered the number on the listing for the studio room. Bummer. Bummer, EB.
What's up, my litter?
Wow, 1.7.
Oh! Hey, that's cool. I never knew. I haven't really followed up on a lot of clippy goodness. We should do that. What the hell did I start? This is the fun thing about puppet forensics, is trying to figure out where you started your stitch last time. So, okay, that's what I did. That's what I did.
We start at 7:30 for
Tonight, yeah,
tonight?
7:30
Yeah.
tonight, Pacific time. Don't know where you are. So yeah, the next D&D show is going to be 7:30 p.m. tonight. That's with the
Doing
humans.
Dark Sun.
Yeah, Dark Sun setting, Arenas of Athos. And we are... This one's with the humans. Chunky Cucumber will be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Same thing, same dealio. Different campaign, of course.
Millimeter ruler.
So I'm doing that infamous but best friend... Oh, actually, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I am. So this is a ladder stitch. So I'm attaching... We did a fabric pocket on this one with snaps, which is that's an art design thing. Art the person, not like art the subject. Which I like. So I think on Cucumber 2.0, I'll be using this because he has a tendency to have his rods fall out like all the goddamn time. You have to pin him shut. But this eliminates that need because we use snaps. NSG Daddy says, what kind of puppet are you making? This is for a client, so this is a human puppet, hence the kind of standard pale flesh tone thing here. It's hard to see in this light, but yeah, so this generic person, the heads and stuff are with art. These ones are for a client, so I still don't know if we can say what it is, so sorry, I can't be much more detailed than that. But once they're out and done, we'll share all that information on the Discord. We'll have final pictures and all that stuff. Once the contract is done, once we're complete, it should be fine. One day I'd love to figure out how to make a sky bison puppet, but 6 legs is intimidating. Well, here's the deal with that. You only got to really make 2 of them, and then you just duplicate that pattern, and you're good. But hey, Sky Bison puppet would be dope because Appa is like my favorite thing ever, and that's totally fine. I would I should get I would make a Momo puppet. That'd be fun. Here's the thing. Last Airbender is just the best, you guys. It's just the freaking best. I want to do an Airbender campaign. Back to work in the most famous poison city in America. Oh dear. Have fun. Be safe. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, the delightful sounds of trash trucks.
I feel like they might have updated their kit since this list came out.
Oh, so those things might not be necessary anymore?
Yeah.
HGZI says, Airbender is awesome, the movie not so much. Yeah, that movie is a steaming pile of garbage. I really hated it.
Yes.
One of the only performances I liked, though, was from... I forget his name now. He's a character actor, but he played Uncle Iroh in that. Well, clearly didn't match type, but I feel like he did a really damn good job. And Dev Patel actually did a good job, too. I think it's one of those things where it's like, it was not the actor's fault.
Yeah.
It really wasn't, and it sucks, because they're going to be roped into that film for the rest of their careers. And my buddy was a stuntman on it. He was Dev Patel's stuntman, stunt double. Along with like some firebenders and earthbenders and stuff, and we all went to see the movie with him. It was like a huge event, and we went to go and like support him. And then everybody came out just being like, "That was terrible."
So sorry.
Yeah.
So these are all the right numbers, and they're all the right measurements. They just not all the quantities line up with the list. I'm thinking it's different now.
Oh. Gotta check a forum. Wonder if does their website have like a live chat?
The guys from Matter Hackers that I bought the kit from actually have live support.
There you go.
So I can actually call them and be like, oh yeah, it changed.
Sweet.
There is a reference video.
Hey, aloha, welcome back.
Not that dirty.
Thank you for tuning in.
If you're not familiar with the Moai SLA printer, I've got links below down in the description.
Just
Feel free
shut
to
up.
pause this, jump
I
over
just
to
realized
the
this
keyboard
isn't how I did
printer,
this last time.
and
This
then
is
come back
backwards. Starting at the end and hoping for the best. That's not good.
Okay, I kind of enjoy this now. He's doing a time lapse, but he didn't turn off the volume. So then,
The reason I wanted to do that, that's not necessarily...
Oh, he slowed back down.
he did.
Okay, son of a bitch.
Okay, so I'm going to pull this plastic back down around it to expose this, and I have the checklist here on my iPad.
But I can use YouTube to turn him faster.
As we go through it, and let's try to start unboxing this.
Haha.
One last thing before we do that. Gloves.
Gloves? I didn't do that.
It has been recommended
Oh.
that you wear gloves for handling some of the parts within here, such as the galvo and the laser pieces.
They're in packages.
Oh, probably for when you take them
I'm
out.
just going to go
Sure.
with a single hand glove. But let's go with that. Without the first focus on.
Miss G Daddy called you out for Stitch.
Never about.
Top. There's a piece of cardboard. And let's see what we have inside of here.
Wub, 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 wub. So don't fret, kids. I have the chat right here. So if you guys want to talk and stuff, I am mostly paying attention.
That we were looking at in the first video in the segment. This is where we brought up that spreadsheet that we
So again, while he's watching those tutorials, I'm making puppets.
Poopits.
Puppets.
Ugh.
Puppet shots.
However, going to take you back to the camera
Yeah.
here and zoom in and
So ladder stitch, ladder stitch. And I just realized that I started doing this backwards from how I did it on this hand.
Ugh.
It's not that bad. It's just, it's going to be trickier when I finish it off because I have to guess where this finger should be attached because I have to go connect them here and move forward. It's just weird. I've created extra work for myself, which I never like doing. Miss G said, he says, what's been your favorite show or episode that y'all have done?
Wait, what was the question?
What's the favorite episode we've done?
Oh.
Man,
It's a lot.
it is a lot. I feel like the most cathartic one, or maybe the one I've enjoyed the most, was our first night at... No, there's two. I think like maybe our fourth or fifth night here when we hit our groove. And we're like, that's what we're doing. Like, this is it. And then the first episode at Hyper. Because we were just so fucking pumped to be there. And it was so much fun. It was just apeshit bonkers. Super... It was a good time. But like specific events, man, they all bleed together for me. I don't remember what happened when. But that's just me. I don't speak for everybody. Kung Fu Panda edition of Universal Studios opens on June 15th. Oh, are they keeping it? Mr. Ping? That puppet's actually really cute. And one of our former puppet masters that I mentioned earlier, Tommy, he's the guy in charge of keeping their show quality up. There's not a lot of... basically, they hired voice guys and then taught them puppetry instead of the other way around, which can sometimes be great and sometimes be disastrous. How was the code GMing last night? I thought that was super fun. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
That was not a new reference.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. I have a little lump here. Let's be more funny. Yeah, Alex the code GMing, the one word at a time, made an extra challenge. I had full intention of restoring Amber's hit points. But Chunk lost his train of thought. Ladder stitch, doing my favorite ladder stitch. What are you guys, Moonbeam asks, what are you guys planning to use a 3D printer for? D&D stuff, puppet stuff? Yes, all the above and more.
All the above.
So as we continue to expand, building puppets and taking clients for stuff, we're going to be making props and whatnot. We're going to be making merch for the store. Ryan mentioned earlier he's going to make, because we've been calling you guys adoringly checkers for so long, he's going to make checker pieces with the logo in the center of it instead of like the crown piece. And then we're also we have a sculptor working on figures for Chunk and Cucumber that we'll be printing out, and then molding and casting, and we'll be painting those, and we'll be selling those in our store as soon as they're ready. I can't say super soon, but the sculpts have already begun. They're underway. They're getting better. They're getting cleaned up as we speak. And
Oh, stupid.
what happened? Did they just get it backwards or something?
Pretty sure.
Thank you for the cheer. Hey, thanks,
Thank
Sam. And thank you, Couture. But yeah, so printers are, the cool thing about them is they're super versatile and they're super useful, and you can use them for just about anything. Like even before we started talking about merch and stuff, like Ryan was printing out pieces to help with the setup here. So like he printed out these awesome little holders for the Elgato, so to keep the cables from getting loose and stuff like that. Like, just it's really great for practical, quick solutions as well as creative stuff. And then I'm challenging myself to learn ZBrush better because I want to be able to sculpt new characters, new figures for us, and just get better at that type of art in general as we continue to move into prop building and all of that.
So this is what I built when we started out in the very, very beginning. Because we actually didn't have our streaming road case and all that stuff, we used to have just a PC set up on the floor, so we could stream anywhere, and we didn't even have sound mixer or anything back then, so it was like we tried to put the computer as centralized as possible because we only had short itty bitty cords. And so the only way to mount the capture cards anywhere safely was to the cameras themselves. So I printed those so we'd have a place to Velcro them to the legs of our cameras, and that was our solution. But now we have cords running everywhere, and like everything's really nicely hidden and off the ground, and it's lovely.
Yes. And then like I also mentioned at the top of the stream, but if you guys are just popping in, the new goal for us, since we're starting to add more shows and really try to bring streaming to the forefront of what we're doing and putting more time into it, we're looking at spaces now to try to move into just like a small studio space where you can have like this stuff just set up. So all we have to do is come in, flick on the lights, and stream and go. It's fucking balloon. So we're looking at that, but, and also trying to like pad it out so like you could do recording there, Art can do his video editing there, and just kind of have a place to do all these things instead of having to like text each other and gather up and make sure everybody's home at the same time and doesn't have work and that kind of stuff. Then we'd all have keys, we just pop in and go to work. So I think that's what we're looking at now. Just making sure that we're pulling in enough to be able to do that is also important.
A permanent place. I like that idea. We all wanted.
Yeah, that's.
I want my garage back.
Yeah. That's the thing. Is like we've been invading Ryan's space forever. So.
Yeah. And as soon as I like actually have a garage to work on again, I'll be able to do a lot more props and projects that you'll see come out. Because this is my workshop, as well as our puppetry studio and filming and everything. So trying to keep enough space to do all of them is a Tetris game.
Oh yeah, I did a time lapse of like our very first setup. I should do one now to show like how all this stuff folds away. And
it would be so short.
It would be short, but say it was after a day after coming from somewhere else. So, like after like a studio day when everything has to come out again for the first time.
True.
Showing like how much of that put together is.
It
would just be neat to see how it's been streamlined and all that, but to also show off the Tetris.
Yeah. We kind of showed a little bit of our Tetris when we got to the studio, because that road case was full.
Oh yeah. You're in Tennessee? Our magician friend goes out there pretty often, but I've never been. I wanted to go and see. I think his uncle has a permanent show out there, and then he goes out there and does shows as well.
Dorimo asks, why don't you all buy a house? Oh! $50.
Holy shit!
Thank you, thanks. Fei Long.
Thanks, Fei Long.
Early day streams are the best. They help make the workday go so much faster.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you, Fei Long.
We'll be there soon.
Yes. So Dorimo said, "Why don't we buy a house where all of us will live?" One, we're in Long Beach, and it's everything generally starts at like 800,000 to millions.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous,
expensive.
and
And we don't have a lot of those sexy hyper contacts
no.
as far as like guests and stuff are concerned. It's just a little old us trying to do the thing.
Yeah. So the best we're gonna try and do right now is like 600 a month for a nice little studio.
Yeah,
With
for like
VR.
a box, like
Yeah.
a box room would be the dream right
Yeah.
now, just to have just enough space to get it all done.
And we've even been talking about like how to make it so that we can offset our costs so that it's almost neutral. Like obviously from all the stuff you guys give us, it helps so much to even be able to think about the fact that we could have a studio space of our own right now. It's ridiculous. But then also like since it's basically a big open box, we know a few other guys who rent out their spaces for like photo shoots and stuff like that. So as long as we like make nice cages for all of our stuff while we're not there, we can let people in and do some photo shoots that we know about, and offset all of our overhead. So
Yeah. Because right now we've been looking at pricing just for space and haven't really factored in lighting or electricity or internet, that kind of stuff.
yeah.
And the internet is clearly super fucking important to what we're doing.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Like, generally over here, internet costs around probably like $80 to $100 a month for a good service.
Yeah.
And then you've even heard Zach mention several times how, is it his Spectrum or Time Warner? Time Warner screws them over so often.
And they pay,
And they pay, like, for a
some
T1 line or
exorbitant
some
amount
shit.
that I've never even.
Yeah,
I was just holy shit.
yeah. I thought Cucumber had millions.
He likes to say he does.
Yeah.
Makes him feel like a big man. He little.
So I think...
Thanks for the cheers, man feet.
Aww.
Time Warner is Spectrum. See, I can't keep track.
Oh, shit. Huh.
I don't know who owns who anymore.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it is monopolies all over the place anyway. There's no actual, like, competition anymore. Except with Google, and they're slow. Not slow in speed, but slow in rollout of fiberness.
Fibrousness.
Fibrousness. I found the issue.
Okay.
Their alphabetical naming does not match up with what the actual screws are.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So, like...
It's like someone sneezed in an IKEA and just like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
It's fine. All companies are owned by 7 mega companies.
Umbrella, Skynet,
And Disney.
That was my favorite thing. I did a project where the first season was its own little small startup company. And then by the second season, the show had been purchased by Disney. Not just the show, the studio had been purchased by Disney. And I was like, and it was right around the time that I was quitting the second season. So it was just really funny to me. I was like, just can't get away because they literally will buy everything. Oh, I keep thinking I'm dropping something. It's just this cable. So, got a huge backyard. Let's do it. I want a huge backyard. I'm growing corn. That's exciting. It's not exciting.
Wow, they're not even close. I'm so confused.
Gotta whip out that label maker.
This is supposed to be L. God, why?
You should definitely write them in there now.
Yeah.
Like, you should double check your bags.
Well, but like these are like obviously someone sat down with a label maker and printed off probably tons of these.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Someone needs to keep that person accountable.
Yeah.
Not in the angry white woman complainy thing.
True,
But
true.
in the just like, hey, just a heads up. You guys done fucked up. Don't fuck up for the next guy because you can lose your business. Texas asks, what you making?
Hey, Texas.
Ryan is assembling his new 3D printer, and then I am continuing the commission puppet build that Art and I have been working on for a little bit. But yeah, so... Oh yeah, they're like, the white box is Danny's personal space. This is where I work. So this is a mostly completed hand and arm.
Mostly completed bloop bloop.
Yeah. So they're slightly posable, they're nice and squishy, they're very cute, good fleece, all that jazz. I haven't picked out all the seams yet. This hand looks good, but I gotta fix the arm here. So you shouldn't be able to see that seam. And I'm sewing on the second hand, and then I don't have enough fleece with me because I forgot to grab some from Art last time I was over there to complete the arm.
Fleece?
I know. And then, so unfortunately that's all I can do today. What's up?
So Doremo said, "So Ryan, would you put Danny and Art in the cages and then pull out what you need as needed?"
It's fine.
That's
I don't mind the dark. Or the cold.
3D cool puppets bad.
Puppet bad? What? Texas, but why?
Okay. So M4 by 6, which is actually marked F on this bag, is A.
Carry the 2.
Okay.
Good old fashioned.
So that is now A. Alright. So B, according to them, is M620. Hey, that one matches up. C. M612. 12 pieces, yes. Good, good, so far. 3 pieces for BH48, yes. E. M3610.
Texas says to 3D my face onto a bolo tie.
What?
He wants my face on a bolo tie.
Okay.
Hey man, you commission it, we'll make it. Just, don't cut yourself on my nose, is all.
Stop making, Sarah says to Doremo, stop making it hard for me to not be pervy.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Talking about putting us in cages.
I see.
Do. Oh, that's funny. Oh man.
N316. 32 pieces. That looks cool.
Oh, my ruler.
There's my ruler.
Gross. Did a couple bad stitches, but it's okay. Yeah, they're pulled clean. They're good.
Okay. E is correct.
Texas asked, Ryan, what are you going to do with printer endgame?
So the end game, it's part of my continuous evolution of my prop shop. So everything that I 3D model, I want to be cleaner, and I don't have to then spend hours refining it after it's printed, like on my FDM printer that I have. So basically it's just, it makes my job easier after I am finished with a project. I can quickly print it, cast it, do whatever I need, and there's less cleanup time and all those good things. And then for us, obviously, we're going to be using it for making figurines, for making products that we want to sell to you guys, branding out as much as we can. Just like Mel Brooks says in Spaceballs, you gotta merchandise and put the name on everything. But yeah, so basically that's what it's for, is to just improve our ability to do certain things and make me a better prop maker. And then Dangson says, Ryan, what software do you use to do 3D designs? I use a bunch of different ones. I tend to like the SketchUp style more than like the CAD versions, because it's not quite as fluid for me, but I use them both depending on what I'm actually having to make. Like if it has to be really, really like finely precise centered lines and stuff like that, I'll probably go into like SolidWorks and make something that way. But if it's just like a shape that I need to have like a cradle or something like that, I'll just whip it out really quickly in SketchUp, because it doesn't really have to be quite as accurate.
Yeah.
So
When I do stuff, like for the that little guy there, and the scuttle puppet, which
This was
unfortunately
3D
we don't
printed.
have. Yeah, so that's the 3D print and a flex material. Ryan printed that for me, but I sculpted that in ZBrush. So for soft shapes, I like doing ZBrush stuff. That's like the only digital thing I'm pretty decent at is organic shapes in digital. So I'm trying to get better at that. So I got myself a little ZBrush book so I can learn what I'm actually doing instead of just kind of poking around until it looks good. But continuing that sort of work, I think will be fun. So I'm excited to get more like cool character stuff done.
Spaceballs the flamethrower.
Elon Musk did it, you guys.
He did.
He fucking did it. I knew
Uh,
that Spaceballs would be prophetic.
Sarah says, "Et tu, Ryan?" Did I miss something?
What'd you do?
I don't know.
How exacting are you, Ryan S. Darmo? He is very particular. I'll answer that for him.
That's true. I mean, look at how, obsessive I am about the numbers being correct right now. It's freaking me out.
I don't know if this is going to get built before time to stream.
It's true. I am making sure that everything is here.
Yeah.
Because I'm paranoid. Oh, hello, balloon.
The actual fuck? This goddamn balloon is possessed. Go away. I don't want any.
M320s. G. That is not G. That's an H. Son of a bitch.
Hey, Moai, if you're watching this, label your shit.
Please.
Very excited about this
it's
machine.
really cool,
It
but
looks
it's-
gorgeous, but label your shit correctly, please.
M527 is F.
I'm gonna let's see if they're online right now.
Really?
Why not?
Sure. At least there's so many different identifying numbers that I'm able to decipher it. It's just...
Yeah, nah, I'll leave them alone. I'm not just gonna send them an email. But
M35 is H. That's not correct. M525. That's an L. J, K, L. M512 is actually K, not L.
what the fuck?
I don't know. Apparently the letters are arbitrary, I guess. Right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Oh, I know this one.
So I'm still missing I because I changed K, so M325 is a J, not the K. So that must mean the J is the I. Okay.
Ezekiel says, it's been a few days since it came out, but I wanted to let you know that I really enjoyed the Oobly short film.
Aw.
Thank you so much. That was all like Art and Amber creation. They wrote it, they came up with the idea. I just showed up and played. But yeah, they did all the legwork, and Kenny did a lot of the camera stuff too. Art's nephew even helped assist Puppeteer at one point. It was adorable. Yeah, the blue is very cute. We're hoping to make more stuff like that in the near future. We want to make more shorts. We want to make more stories. We have other stuff on the docket that we want to try to make as well. That isn't necessarily live content, but actually just other video content using our characters.
Okay. They're here. They're all here.
Everything's there?
They're all here. They're just labeled wrong.
That's so dumb. Did you take a picture of how everything's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You're going to send that to them, right?
Yes.
Good. Don't take this lying down. Maybe they'll send you resin.
Okay. Okay. Riser motor. That. Okay. Hex keys. I've never seen bronze hex keys. They're always black. But no, these are pretty.
It just looked like they gave you a rusty one.
I know.
Well, all those shiny new tools, I guess they had to cut costs somewhere. Texas says, you guys live in a great area to do shorts. The seawall and the shores would be a good location. That'd be fun. I'm also looking forward to making more characters for ourselves.
Yes.
Once commissions kind of slow down a bit.
Sarah, you actually are reading my mind because I've been wanting to have Danny do a skit with me. It's actually a skit we did in high school, which was the big scene from The Odd Couple. Where Danny was playing Oscar, I was playing Felix.
Shocker, right? Shocker.
and he actually I don't think you actually threw spaghetti, but you did throw a plate.
I did throw a plate.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of me throwing shit now. It was fun. Yeah,
But yes,
I like that class.
I would
We had
love
a
to
really
do
good
that
teacher.
with felted friends. Or at least me,
An iteration of it.
an iteration of.
Yeah.
Original Odd Couple.
Play, yeah.
yeah.
Neil Simon. Good stuff.
Even though Jack Lemmon and shit.
You know that guy.
Yeah.
Been a while.
The movie, poor typecast Danny. But the original Odd Couple from the movie, yes, those guys are the best Odd Couple that I have ever saw. Walter Matthau.
Matthau!
Was that right?
No, wait, was it him? No.
Yeah, Matthau.
Walter Matthau.
Yeah, Walter Matthau. Thank you for the chat to helping me with that.
Was?
Yeah, Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau.
Well, shit. There you go. What am I thinking of?
Probably the TV series guys.
I guess I must. That's weird.
All right, you're gonna hear it. You're a wonderful guy, Oscar.
Glad you still remember it.
It's in my head all the time.
I don't.
Jack Klugman. Wait, Dad? That's my dad.
Jack Klugman? I think that's who I'm picturing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That damn balloon bit with cucumber is still making me laugh when it strangled you. Yep.
Murderous balloons, man. When I was living in an apartment in Fullerton,
Balloons roamed everywhere.
legit, Val and I came home late one night, and there was like a half-deflated Mylar Happy Birthday balloon that, no joke, as soon as we saw it, it like sensed us and slowly turned its fucking balloon face on us and started floating towards us and followed us goddamn up the stairs. Like, it was pretty legit. It was terrifying.
That's probably something to do with like.
Oh, I mean, I'm not superstitious, like, at all.
No, but I'm saying like it was probably like you guys had a static charge to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
That's
it was just,
interesting.
it was really funny. I was like, oh my goodness. But, anyway, balloons, man. Evil.
Okay. So I'm gonna clean all these parts up now that I know that they're here.
Yep, I'm possessed. Texas Gold. Boop, 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 boop. I got one pinky done. So if anyone ever asks you,
How long a pinky takes?
no, because pinky, no, it's a decent time for a pinky. Just saying, these things take time. Puppets take a lot of time.
Truth.
To do well. And what's always funny is a lot of people who need them overthink that part or underthink that part, and they're always just like, oh, I have this project and I need puppets and I need them in 2 days or something ridiculous like
Not
that.
gonna happen.
And well, I've seen some builders do that turnaround, but it's like for every day that you don't give a builder, that's like you suffer for it.
The
you know?
quality won't be there.
Yeah, because you got to cut corners to make that happen and all that
Gotcha.
stuff. So you always want to, in your planning phases, if you ever want to make something with puppets, find your builder early. Think of it like getting a tattoo. You don't want to rush somebody to get you a tattoo. You don't just want random ink on your arm. You want to figure out, okay, what's the artist like? What do I like in a tattoo artist? And then, am I really sure that that's what I want? Because that's also important. So halfway through, like, oh, change everything.
No.
That kind of stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, that's
Michi! Bacon Bot! If a balloon followed me, I'd run and get a rock to throw at it. Oh wait, remember the red balloon French film from the late 50s? Yes. It's coming back. Wish someone told me that when I was 18. Oh, tattoo. I'm still hunting for my tattoo artist.
I know what I would want if I ever got a tattoo.
What's that?
From Tron Legacy, the little symbol for the ISOs.
Nice.
But they haven't come out with a ink that glows properly yet, so I can't.
I see.
I have to do it properly.
I want to get a riff on my Scottish clan seal at some point, but not like, here's the deal, because you know, like the backs of every Scottish clan t-shirt look exactly the same. So I want the content, the things that are in the seal, but I want the artist to take their own, you know, do their style on it, kind of thing. So I've been looking. I have it narrowed down to like one girl in West Hollywood right now that I really like. I have 2 dragons fighting in mid-flight on my back and a black skeleton dragon on the forearm. That's badass. That's cool, man.
Deadly Nightshade agrees with me for my tattoo.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay.
You should get the MCP. You usually get this MCP on like the inside of your elbow. It's like that shape. Make them talk all the time. That's all I would do. This is why I don't have a lot of tattoos. This is the problem, because once I get one, I'll get like one really nice one that I care about, and then I'll be like, oh, that's not so bad, and then I'll get like 1,000.
So bad.
That's like me with board games, right? It's like, oh, you know, there was a point where I was like, I'll never spend more than $25 on a board game. And look at me now.
Poor me.
But it's great.
Okay. I have 3 left.
Michi wants to get a ruby-throated hummingbird on your left thigh. There is an excellent artist. I don't think he tattoos. Oh, I can't remember. But he had. Is it Glenn Arthur art? I think his name's Glenn Arthur. I could be wrong. Look him up. If I'm right with the name, it should pop up. Look up Glenn Arthur. His hummingbird work is ridiculously pretty. He mostly does paints on wood, I think, so probably not tattoos, but I don't know. I'd look into him.
Interesting.
Yeah. Once I get like the ancestral and cultural significant tattoos done, it's going to be a bunch of nerd shit. There will be Elvish. There will be.
So, this is the metal from reaming out this thing. It's just kind of funny.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Multicolored.
Ooh, that's all ribbony. Just garbage.
Yeah.
Sharp garbage.
That's clear.
Got a heart and a rose on the ankle. Baby Taz. Can you test from Tiny Toon Adventures? Or different Baby Taz. Pagan symbol on your wrist. Crescent moons with kids in it. And Dob. Nits and Dob. And half the back.
Alright. Screw in and screw 2 per bar.
I don't know if I know what that last bit is.
So left 1 and left 3. I lost the sticker.
You do.
I would prefer bags with like, you know those bags that have little like place to write on them, and you just properly write
Label
on them.
Yeah, pay someone the extra $10 an hour just to write down what's in the goddamn bag.
Yeah. So are these are hex wrenches? Okay, it's one of these tools.
Oh, Michi, you found him. Like the inspiration. I want to get a little hummingbird because bird watching with my aunt was my first introduction to science. That's awesome.
I am now analyzing drugs and arson.
And that's great, man. Like I think for me, it was like always going camping with my dad, and he'd be pointing stuff out and just be like, "This is what this is. This is what this plant is. You can eat that one. Don't you dare eat that one." So you know you gotta like pay attention to the world around you, kind of stuff. So I love stuff like that. And I've been very scientifically minded since I was a kid. Granted, not a lot of that education stuck, but the passion for it is still there.
Okay, I am now putting these on halfway, apparently. So for left 1 and left 3.
Calliot, I'm having trouble reading it because on my chat it's bright green. Calliot says, with all those tools in the back, do you mind hanging my Grand Forest Bruck's small forest axe handle that I broke? And a new sheath for it, please? I'm sure we could give you that. Sarah White. And it's, initials, date of birth. Got it. Tiny Toons Baby Taz. Dude, Tiny Toons was the best, and I still quote Ducky Go Down the Hole at least 10 times a year.
Go down the hole.
Because that was one of my favorite sketches they ever did. That one and...
later go down the hole.
And shoot, when they go on the road trip with... it wasn't Porky Pig, right? Was it Plucky or something like that? No, Plucky Duck.
Plucky Duck.
Who's the pig?
Hampton.
Hampton. Yeah, when they go on the road trip with Hampton's family and they start playing their car games because everyone has car games and they're just like there's a car, there's a car, there's a car.
Oh, God.
And that's their game, is just pointing at cars for the entire ride. I miss that show.
This is a cool jazzy electronic music.
I like it.
I like it.
Oh! Time to accelerate.
Oh boy.
We gotta get you that Overwatch, my friend.
Yes.
I actually almost bought it for you the other day, but I would have had to buy a hard copy because you can't gift in the PlayStation Store. And for whatever reason, the hard copies are back up to being more than $20, which I...
Probably because they're like the like collector's year or something.
No, the Game of the Year and the Origins Edition. I actually saw the Origins Edition was more expensive, even though it has less shit to give you.
Oh.
But it's still like sitting around 40 something. So I would just wait till the next digital sale and drop the 20 on it.
Yeah.
Tiny Toons is on Hulu? Holy shit.
Get out of there.
I don't have Hulu anymore.
There we go.
But if I did...
Why I oughta.
Let's see. Things I need to watch. I want to catch up on Silicon Valley. I turned Art onto the show, and he's already finished the series.
Because he's obsessive like that.
Yes. I mean, I do that too, but it's... For me to actually make the decision to hit play, that's the hard part. I'll search for shows all day. But I want to watch the new Lost in Space, which I've heard mixed things about. But a friend of mine is doing one of the voices of the onboard computers in that show. My dad is being very grumpy old man about it. He's like, I don't see your appeal. The robot's the only interesting one. Which I feel like I might have a similar opinion about.
There's an Art in the chat.
Hey, it's Art! Hey, we're both working on the same parts of the puppets. Oh, Art! So I won't be working on puppets for very long because I forgot on the way out I was going to grab more fabric from you, so I can't even complete this arm, let alone the next batch of them.
Look what happens when you don't come, Art. I mean, he only does live maybe a few minutes from here, but...
I forgot fleece, Darmo. Fleece. We say felted friends, but really, they're primarily fleece.
Texas, we do not have that ability. Our internet is not that great.
Yeah. We can't do it cleanly, so we don't do it. We tried that one time, and it was rough. We didn't try it on a D&D stream, we tried it on something else. But like,
true.
That bulb is going to give someone a seizure.
Bulb? Oh, yeah.
It flashes like super bright, like every like minute and a half.
Yep. Slowly but surely, all the bulbs are going to do that eventually. This one's the newest one because it's LED, but I can only replace those once they go out. Well, I mean, they're out.
Yeah.
But I have to actually remove the ballast and then install the LED lights.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. It's only going to take like half an hour, but I have to open that whole thing up. Electrician things.
Ooh, we're both beautiful, says Calliot thing. Oh.
Ah.
Waving in the wind, leather jacket.
Me?
I guess. Let's see. Okay. Danny hasn't messed up today so far. Yay! You guys know about Art Bell?
Art Bell.
Art Bell, Art Bell, Art Bell, Art Bell. I know that name. Wait, Art Bell! Like, the radio guy? Hold up. So you still, the guy who was on KFI? Yeah, fuck! Aww. Damn it. I liked Art Bell. I used to listen to him when I went to bed as a kid, especially in high school and stuff, when I was all obsessed with the X-Files and I loved all that weird shit. That's such a bummer. Man, it's a bummer. I really liked Art Bell. I used to listen to his show and Phil Hendry's show quite a bit. I was actually just mentioning Phil Hendry the other day, but yeah, man, Art Bell was cool. Super weird. Can't take everything the man said with a grain of salt, but entertaining.
Put a pic of it in this Discord.
The tattoo, I think.
I guess.
Cool. I'll check that out in a minute or two.
Dorimo is a tattletale today?
Woo! That feeling when you try something stupid and then it works out really well.
No.
Just did that.
Woohoo! Why is this one so much longer? I don't know.
Okay. That was a little scrunchy. Back.
Oh, I see. She put one of the tattoo.
Yeah.
In the Discord.
A Ghost Hunter skit. That would be fun, Texas. That would be really funny.
Oh.
I would actually really enjoy that. We do have a ghost puppet just lying around. Or Art has a ghost puppet just lying around. The one that used to be a snowman.
Oh, also, the skit we did, or that Danny and Art did at the Ruby, we are going to show Wednesday night.
Oh, we are?
Pretty sure, right? I thought that was the idea.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Because that's like our midweek commercial.
Maybe
Or do you want to do something different?
we should show that tonight. Because I feel like it'd be weird to show that particular sketch during a perception check show.
I see.
Just because of breaking the walls and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you for hosting us.
Oh, thanks for the host.
Thank you.
Thanks, AJ.
Yes. So we will be showing that at some point. Probably tonight. We don't know. It's a good idea, and we wanted to show you because it was fun.
It was very fun.
And we got to play with Matt.
Poor Matt. Matt didn't know what was happening.
Yeah. Okay. Now I will find the fronts. Bum, 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 bum.
It's on the other side of the back.
Hey! Good joke.
Thank you. That was a Ryan Kaiser joke. That was just me.
Ooh. It's gonna start getting tall now. Hey. Oh. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good.
He left us. He left us.
How long is that shift gonna go? Okay. Well, I just... Sorry, I just have my... like 4 o'clock or so. Yeah, that sounds good.
What can we do? Texas says, are you ever going to read the contract out loud on the wall behind you? I'm sorry. I did not know those were there. I was trying to turn around. They wanted to read. Oh, it's not even there anymore. You're talking about reading the contract.
I don't remember where I put it, actually.
So, probably not immediately. I was going to go grab it, but it's not there.
Oh.
Sarah says you owe a case of beer for not turning off your phone.
No.
That was my job. My
But
work.
beer, Ryan, but beer. But soon enough, this will be the job, man. That's the dream.
One would hope.
Mel on the Rocks, was that Hamilton? Yes, it was. I got the contract.
You never signed it.
Never signed it. Alright. Pact of the Chain. This pact, made on the 7th day of the 6th month of the year 500 AF, 500 as fuck, formally binds the first party, known in the common tongue as Zarat. Is the P silent?
Yeah.
So just Zarzat.
Uh-huh.
To the second party, known in the common tongue as Kai, until the death of the second party, whereupon the soul of the second party will become the property of the first party. During this time of service, the first party is bound to, but not limited to, the following conditions. 1. The first party will never intentionally cause harm to the second party, or through an action allow the second party to come to harm if it is within the abilities of the first party to prevent it. Law of robotics? Friend, we're friends. 2. The first party will reveal any relevant information it knows to the second party upon specific requests and will never lie to the second party. 3. The party will complete any task requested by the second party to the best of their abilities and in a timely manner and will inform the second party upon completion or failure of the task. Next paragraph. If, at any time during the term of service, the first party fails to meet any of the above conditions, the contract is immediately terminated, and all property gained by the first party as a result of this contract is immediately and without delay returned to the original owner. The second party may retain any gained property. During this time of service, the second party is bound to, but not limited to, the following conditions. 1. The second party must never deliberately harm the first party, or through purposeful indirect action cause harm to the first party. This includes, but is not limited to, requesting or paying a third party to cause harm to the first party. 2. The second party must not willingly or intentionally give or trade away their soul, or willingly or intentionally complete or take part in any action that would cause permanent damage to their soul. The second party, this is 3. 3. The second party must not attempt to banish, trap, bind, or otherwise render the first party unable to reach or return the second party. Furthermore, the second party must attempt, to the best of their abilities, to allow the first party to reach or return to them if such an event occurs. If, at any time during the term of service, the second party fails to meet any of the above conditions, this contract is immediately terminated, and all property gained by the second party as a result of this contract is immediately and without delay returned to the original owner. The first party may retain any gained property, including the soul of the second party upon their death. At any time during the term of service covered by this contract, either party may request a review of the conditions of the pact, and may at such a time modify the conditions in a manner that is agreeable to both parties. Any discussion of this contract or its conditions with any party not directly included in the contract in question is prohibited, unless in the presence of a member of the infernal court. Failure to comply with this non-disclosure agreement may result in suspension or termination of the contract and a summons by the infernal court for further punishment. This is where people should have signed. Continuing down, 1, these are postscripts. 1. The first party, during any attempt to prevent harm to the second party, is temporarily freed from this obligation if doing so puts the first party at risk of death. This assessment of risk is left to the first party to perform on a case-by-case basis. The freedom from this obligation lasts until the first party is no longer in immediate risk of death as caused by any action or inaction of the second party. 2. A lie, as defined by Faust versus Asmodeus, is any statement the party stating said statement knows to be false. This does not include speculation, lies of omission, or honest lies. This pact is void if signed under duress caused either directly or indirectly by either party. That's the contract. And now it's on the. I'm trying to put it on the thing. Doop-a-doop-boo. Is this what Ding said? Is this what the audiobook sounds like? Yeah, but slow it way the fuck down. It's I get yelled at a lot. Oh, no, I get yelled at, but that's my major note for audiobooks because most of my training is in animation, where they're basically just like, it's a 15-minute show, go. So it's like it's all about just cramming as much story and inflection as you can in a short amount of time. So going to audiobooks where they really want you to take your time and talk about blah 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 whatever, I get impatient, so I like to burn through it very quickly. So no, thankfully the audiobook does not sound quite like that. There's a couple chapters where I get a little fast, but for the most part, no. Wait. rise up. Rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up.
You're fast and Art's slow. No, Art will get pretty fast if he starts reading from a script or something.
That's tool. That's tool. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I do like reading things. But yeah, so hopefully, I need to send an email. I should probably send an email today. So at some point, I'll be sending an email during this stream. I have to figure out if I'm available for this radio play thing. But I just got cast in it, which was weird because I was supposed to have a callback, and then they canceled the callback, and they're like, "Oh, we're just going to use you," which is great, and it's a great compliment, and it's super nice. But at the same time, it doesn't give me a lot of time to think about it or plan for it. It's just like, I'm available, wink, wink. Boop. Why would I? For me, I really enjoy sewing hands. I feel like a lot of people really don't like it. But the trick spot is basically, there's two spaces which are going to always be the crook between the fingers here and then the tips of fingers. Because if you do too much or too little in these spaces, it gets really bunchy and looks really gross. So just stuff to avoid.
Aloha, my internet family.
Hey, aloha. Who's this guy?
It's the same guy. There's directions that are counter to each other. I'm having to look up.
Are these all third-party people?
For sure? Wait, what do you mean?
Like, are these P.O. Poly people telling you what to do, or is this just some dude on the internet?
Oh no. Well, the guy telling me what to do in the video is a guy who they must have like in contacted to try and do this, but the directions like from people I say something counterintuitive. I'm just trying to flesh that out.
Steps. For the pages of the manual, we're going to need the side brackets here labeled right 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Then we're going to need to find tags. We are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the.
Yeah, I'm already there.
What we're going to do is grab the left
No.
3 piece, and we're going to thread one of the M6x12s. 1, 2, and 3 bars. We're going to start with the right 3.
Yes.
We're going to start at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to slide it all the way down here to the bottom.
And I'm gonna speed you up because you're so damn slow.
Again, the sticker side should be facing outward. And the orientation is however it takes to help you get that down, as long as you end up back where you were at. No, I'm not over tightening these down. I'm just trying to get them a little bit of tension on them so that it's a good way to go. We're going to repeat the process with the right 2 bar. This one we're going to slide down to the middle, and then we're going to slide in the right 1 top. Now I'm going to rotate this way, and again, the wrench goes in through the side. I'm going to tighten up just enough to rotating one side, and tighten up one side to keep it from rotating. And we'll rotate the frame, and we'll do the same thing with the other side.
Here's the thing.
Thank you for following.
Thanks for the follow.
Tayanara.
Hey, Crund.
Okay, so we have all
Gets
three
all
of
those
those
wrenches,
on.
hand
And
clamps
they're just
produce.
kind of snug enough just to keep them apart. We're going to flip this over.
Torque Allen wrench. Yep. Hex wrench.
And then we're
Torque
going to
wrench.
repeat the exact same process for this side, starting with left, right, bottom, and working our way up. And like so. And it is important to stress on all sides, the stickers go towards the outside edge. The front, the right, and the back. And you'll note I didn't really over tighten anything. It's snug so that's there, but the frame is still a little bit wobbly, and we'll tighten those up and align everything in a later step. Okay, that about wraps it up for part 3 of the Moai series. Be sure to tune in for part 4 where we finish building out the frame and getting it ready to wire up the electronics. They feel a little bit wobbly, and we'll tighten those up and front, the right.
Okay, how quiet does this sucker run?
Pretty quiet. I mean, it's just a laser shooting over some mirrors, so it's not loud.
Constantly like tips the bath too, right? Not the bath, but I don't know what the hell we call it. The resin pool. Puts proper pressure to tighten the screws.
It says don't tighten them much at all for the first bit.
And then we're going to repeat the exact same process for this side, starting with left, right, bottom, and working our way up.
So weird. It's great. They need to update their video now too. Okay. There's steps that. All right, I'm gonna be writing letters.
Good.
I love the machine, but guys,
Get your shit together.
because like there's an instruction before that says put these screws on, right? Put them like this.
Yeah.
But then you get to this part where it says to put on the middle. It says please put the screws through the bar and tighten them together. I can't do that if they're already in there.
Can't do both. Can't do both.
Ah.
That's ridiculous. Well, good thing is we'll have this video to send them.
Mm.
And be like, hey, here's the evidence that y'all done dropped ball. So, but what's the proper pressure to tighten the screws? Huh, Mr. Engineer Guy? Oh, you already answered. I thought that was fun.
There's that one.
One of those. You finally, Krun says, are you finally getting Krun that custom Krund mini with your new 3D printer?
Hmm.
Hurry! Dun, 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 dun.
Let go.
Sarah suggests that you put the screws on loosely at the beginning so that nothing gets lost.
Lost.
That makes-
Oh, is that why they told me to do it?
Probably, just so they don't roll away and you know
Mm.
what you're attaching to what.
That does make sense. Good call.
So maybe only one angry letter for the labeling. Because seriously, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah. I mean, luckily there was enough documentation that I could figure it out.
Yeah, but that's not your job. Like, you shouldn't have to deal with that.
I feel like every 3D printer I've put together before has had some issues of stuff like that. And I don't know if it's because the printers were designed in like Sweden and they just don't have the same labeling system? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, never mind. Or like, not something didn't translate the same way. I don't know. Or they just like gloss over a section that they had updated their way of doing certain things, and they just forgot
To let people know.
to let other people know.
Texas Gold says, we actually did send a vid to the company about airflow of a piece of equipment that cost $80,000. And by gosh, we were right, and they actually told us they had shipped out half of that equipment improperly and gave us $40K off our next purchase because we broke open the equipment and redesigned it and showed them an easy fix.
Hey,
That's awesome.
that wouldn't mind getting some kickback for helping them.
I'm saying, man, just resin for life.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'm still trying. I sent an email back to the salesperson I was in contact with. Because what I would like to do with
Get
this
a
printer
partnership.
is like basically follow the production of these figures as we're making them, and then maybe try to get like some support from them, being like, hey, we'll push the company who sold us this printer if you guys hook us up with like some of the materials to do that, and then we can make a video showing off what is capable with your machine. Blah 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 blah.
So like,
something like
this is nothing against like. So the Matter Hacker guys who I bought this from, super awesome. The labeling of the Moai is not their fault because they didn't build the kit. They bought it from them and they're resellers. So they're just supporting a really good product. It's just unfortunately labeled badly. But the guys, if you're ever going to buy anything 3D printed related, I would say like the Matter Hacker guys are incredible.
Yeah, and something that's great about them is they sell everything. They sell like all the printers, so if you tell them what you need it for, they'll tell you which machine is best for you, versus someone who's only selling like, hey, I only sell MakerBot, so clearly you want a MakerBot.
Yeah.
The fact that they sell everything,
Yeah.
they have a much more
And like
fair
when
sense of it.
I actually went to so these guys are located in Foothill Ranch, and they actually have a showroom, which is really nice. But they were in the back room. They were actually having a consultation with someone, and he was talking about like, oh, you want this resolution, you want this type of quality. Awesome. You should be looking at these 3 printers, and it was just like, that's insane for a little company to do.
Yeah, it's nice to go to any shop where people know their shit and care enough to make sure that you're getting what you want.
Yeah.
It's like there's a PC store that I used to grow up near. And they were really good about that. I don't know if they're still standing, probably not.
Nah.
But yeah, they were great. 'Cause you can tell them anything you need. It's like, these are the exact pieces that you need, and this is how much they are, and this is the cheaper version, but these things do the same thing, but this one's a little bit less, but whatever. Like, they'd talk you through it all.
Tech shop?
You guys in a tech shop in the area? If that's the name of the company, I don't know.
I think just in general.
In general,
We do not really. There's a kind of a computer store in Huntington, well, Westminster, called JK Electronics that I go to a lot. They have a lot of obscure parts that I need a lot of times. And it's a lot closer and a lot cheaper than Fry's. And they usually have it. Because Fry's is a consumer place that doesn't carry much. Can I give a link? Oh, it is a company. Tech shop.
Yeah, man. Go for
we'd
it.
love
Drop
to
it.
know.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
Okay. The frame should look like this when done.
Success! Printer's done, everyone. Thanks for thanks for the cheers.
Grunt. Man, asking? Look at that.
It's a frame.
It's a frame. Alright, Z-axis platform. Find the assembled Z-axis.
Aha.
Hmm.
Assembled.
It's this thing.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Art. Dropping links.
Yeah. Guild House.
Yes, Guild House. They're moving. I'm super excited. Oh, the sale's still happening? Oh, I need to stop in.
True. Me too.
Because this would be the good time to jump in on a bunch of that minis stuff that I've been avoiding buying because they're too expensive for what they're worth. But if they're cheap, you know.
Find the end stop sensor cable that looks like this, but you don't say what box it was in.
That's not it. Cables.
Nice. Are there still good deals happening, or have people gone and swooped in all the good stuff, John?
Ooh, I love this button. Look at this button.
That is extraordinarily satisfying.
Nerd shit.
Should replace all the buttons on the Stream Deck to that button.
But then it wouldn't be LCDs.
I know. I'm kidding. But then you'd have an excuse to hit a shit ton of buttons. Like,
Tech shop filed for bankruptcy.
Wow. Look at all these pre-made cords.
woo!
So they're all labeled.
You just plug. Well, you know how you can trust labels from these guys.
I trust these more than I trusted those bags.
All right.
Main board power.
Better than me.
So I'm trying to find the ones labeled end stop. End stop sensor. Yay. Okay. End stop sensor cable.
List of games with specific discounts. Cool. Shit.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Probably not. Keep forgetting. How long is it? How long is the sale going for? Did you check, or do you know? I forgot. It was initially in my calendar and then it disappeared. So I haven't been there yet.
Okay. So I found the cable. Connect the end stop sensor.
Crund, yeah. He's talking about putting hydraulic tubes into the thumbs and forefingers and triggers and all that stuff. Yeah, that's actually planned for future versions of puppets that we're building now. Not hydraulics, but yeah, articulated fingers and all that stuff. So
It's actually easier than you think about that. It's basically you wire it in a certain way where you basically make a tendon, and when you pull on a string, it activates as the tendon and pulls the finger inwards, even though it's just linked by like little hinges.
Yep.
Super simple.
yeah. Yeah, the goal is to have multiple different types of hands and arms for us to be able to swap out so we can use them for different purposes. Especially as we start making more shorts and stuff where they need to be able to do more things. Not sure. I think until they move. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna go to the shop. Maybe we'll go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I love that store. And I'm excited because they're moving to one of my favorite Korean barbecue places. Not to it, just across the street from it.
Taking over.
I'm going to have like a whole wonderful day of just board games and cramming my face full of food. So it's going to be a good time.
Ensure connection is secure. Yes, it is secure.
Find for CH.
So the great thing is they're all labeled with the alphabet on the bags. When you get to the descriptions, it doesn't matter. They're not there. M320s. Okay.
See, I told you. Shouldn't have gotten excited. Shouldn't trust that mess.
The bolt head goes on the outside of the frame and screws into the built-in threads on the Z-axis.
They're just throwing out words.
I now have to use a smaller torque wrench. That's not the right one. you the right one? You're the right
Are
one.
you my torque wrench?
Okay. The direction we need to go.
Yeah,
That's my sister.
She's like, sometimes, she's like, that's what makes me kind of like, he actually be
Part of why we're looking for spaces.
Yeah, because this is a residence.
It's a residence. Speaking, Dharma says you should have spent the extra $300.
Oh, come on.
Nah.
I know what I'm doing. It's just I'm having to decipher at the same time.
Right, yeah. It's like, here's this kit. Let's mislabel everything for you and good fucking luck. If they give me a Lego set that was mislabeled, this would already be in the garbage. I would be so mad. Oh, Krun says, speaking of, we need to talk about you guys playtesting a certain system for Evil Twin. Yes, we do. We said we would, and we're down to play, man. I didn't realize you were that far ahead. Let's do it. Let's chat. Yeah, shoot us a PM or shoot us an email, and we'll get working on that. Oh, maybe that would be a fun thing to do with the Geek Say What guys.
Yeah.
Because we've been chatting with them. They've been wanting to come back on and come onto our show and stuff, but we can't accommodate all of them for Wednesday's show.
Hello.
But we do want to RPG with them. Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm building a 3D printer.
I saw. I was watching.
Sorry, everyone. There's my sister out there.
I'm out here.
She's out there.
Okay.
Look, people.
Hey, everyone. This is my sister.
Oh, fuck.
That you can see half of her. There she is.
Hey.
Yeah, on
Roll for hotness. Oh no.
Aw.
There are no D10s.
So, but on Dad's TV, like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
almost entirely cut off. I was telling him he needs to reset the perspective.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
it's like you're cropped
well,
to
I was
here,
probably over here before, and I'm like this.
but it's cropped like completely off.
I like the overlay.
Weird.
Like your here ends. That's the end of his TV.
Cactuar says, "Hi, sister."
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. So I'm just going upstairs. Taught middle school today, and I'm done.
Aww. So Dang Sun said, "Wait, we didn't see you before, but now it's a 10 now."
Aw, thank you. Very sweet. But yeah. At least you have a nice breeze today.
True. Yeah, we won't be dying like last week where we were just sweating balls.
Sweating balls.
That's a Danny reference.
That's a me reference?
Yeah, you used to say it a lot.
Oh, when I was 14? Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Who is the sister?
Who is this?
He knows me. Daramo, you know me.
Oh?
Yeah, he's given me a sub before.
Oh, that's
To
true.
he gifted me. You know me. You just don't know who I am.
Oh no.
I have a name. I have a name.
You have really good eyes. I'm having to read that.
I do have really good vision. Yeah, it freaks the kids out at school all the time. They're like, you can see what I'm writing over here? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I also can hear your conversation across the room. He has gifted like 50 subs. That is true. That
True.
is very true. But I think I was one of the first ones that
Mhm.
he's gifted.
Wait, what?
Well,
Is it?
what is it? Oh, my
Oh.
name? My real name or my... Which one do you want to know?
Whatever you want out on the internet.
It's true.
That's entirely up to you.
I don't really care. Well, most of them already know who I am as a Twitch for in Europe because I've said sister before.
True. So
Yeah.
now it's a guessing game, guys.
Yeah, now it's on you.
I
Y'all
know,
should know
figure
this.
it out.
How can you stand to be around Ryan?
I love my little brother.
Aw.
He's my little brother.
Aw.
I had to torture him all his childhood life to make him this awesome, so I feel somewhat responsible. Oh, you have a full-on guide here.
Oh, you know, it's close. I had to
incorrect.
relabel all of them.
It might as well be in French.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was having to figure out if all the parts were here.
So F is A,
F is A.
H is G,
Yes.
I is F. There's not even like a make sense type of situation
not
here.
At all. And then when you get to the instructions, the letters aren't even part of the instructions, so I wasted like an hour trying to actually do this.
Aww.
When installing, we now recommend checking to see if these 8 screws locking the build plate arm are secured. The screws may have become loose.
Careful you don't poke an eye out on his neck chest fur. Oh, you don't like his chest fur? Okay. I
think they
don't
were saying they don't
particularly
like
like spend time looking
In
at
my
his
chest
chest fur.
Oh, that's tight.
Raise your hand if you're uncomfortable.
He's so wimpy and pushed around by felt. You know, yeah. Yeah, I
Not
didn't
even
really
in
give
defense.
him a lot of chance to like step up. He got whipped.
Man up! Man
Raises
up!
hand. You guys have a pretty good setup though. I've seen it without everything on, but I've never seen how you had it all laid out to read.
True. Yes. I mean, that's a widescreen. So
Twitch froze on me, the sale.
Oh no.
Awesome. Thanks, Sarah. What? She checked the sale for the board game store.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of sale, you guys.
Oh.
You know the bits are on sale. Bits are
Yeah.
on sale, people.
If you have Twitch Prime.
We didn't pay her to come here and say this.
No, this was just totally like.
But if we did, we'd only have to pay 99 cents.
Yes, Twitch is definitely on sale today. Or not on.
I'm
not
gonna
Twitch.
buy Twitch. That'll solve
should.
all of
Oh.
our problems.
Got cheers.
Front page error
thank you,
day.
thanks, son.
Thanks,
Thank you,
son.
Christopher.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, she had to call
Aw.
them. Oh, that's super sweet.
Aw. Thanks, Sarah.
One at a time. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I love this description. With this installed, it should look like this. Not a picture of it, but a 3D rendering.
Well, I love the term Z-axis. As
Yeah,
if
that's
we're
this.
like typically dealing with Z-axes. You know,
Thanks,
Z-axis.
Tazwell
bits.
Kid, for them cheers.
Aw.
Aww. So many bits.
I was like, I got mine. I'm just donating them one at a time.
No, don't be in misery.
She
Aw.
called a game store in
Misery.
Bellflower so that I could know when the
Wow.
when the sale was
Aw.
over.
Oh my goodness.
Wait.
All the way from Missouri.
What's the Z-axis is secured? Find this platform.
You know that one, Ryan.
Yeah.
This
Where is
platform
that
right
platform,
there.
Ryan?
It's nulled over here.
Oh, the one with the square in it.
Yes, but I don't need the square. Currently.
It comes assembled.
Apparently, there's a lot to assemble, so I'm glad it did.
That doesn't look like it'd be fun to push through.
Okay, I have it. Click. Find that number.
7, 12,
M5.
9.
See, this is why they labeled the letters on them.
That one?
M527s, yes.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
quick!
Michi!
Oh, and then
Funny thing about that,
I need silver brackets.
every single one of us has forgotten to go to the P.O. box in the last
Oh,
2
no.
weeks, including me. I just remembered I was supposed
Yeah.
to go on my way here today. So before the stream tonight, I'll swing down and
Yeah.
grab it and bring it. So it is here. We got the alert like last
We're
week,
just
and
terrible-
we suck.
Terrible
we suck.
memories.
So yeah. No, I have a terrible memory. No one else has an
Find
excuse.
4. Okay, 4 sets. 1, 2.
But yeah, I'll run out and grab that actually in a little bit.
Is it a mystery package or you know what's coming?
No, it's mystery.
Oh, mysteries are awesome.
Well, actually, Art might know. I don't know. I just know that it's here. So we got the text alert from the P.O. box.
Okay.
Deramo didn't get a package. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Nothing terribly perishable. Well, that's good.
Well, that's good.
Just a kitten.
Just, oh my god.
Some dragon
It's
fruit.
like Schrodinger's cat.
Is it dead or alive?
Don't
ever
open
open it.
Never open it.
If you count the
Uh,
fungus, it's
Put
both.
the
I
silver
have like
bracket.
30 seconds from that place. What?
No way, John. I'll let you know the next time I'm near the shop.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
problem.
he-
Hang out
okay.
with
The guild house.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Poor kitten. I poked holes in it. Oh no. Now you're making me feel
Poor
bad.
dead kitty. Oh,
That's
that's
fine. We
really
can use
sad.
its fur for puppets. We're golden.
Oh, that's... See, I took anatomy when I was in high
Yeah,
school.
so did I. I had to
and I
dissect the
had
cat.
to skin the... I had to be the one to skin the cat, though, because I was in a group of girls and they
Yep.
wouldn't touch it.
Same. I did everything because I was in a
So,
group.
and our little kitty looked like Twinkle.
Oh no.
It was very
Aw.
sad.
That's our baby kitty.
We
from
named
a
our.
while back.
The thing is, we were fine. Everyone was down to help out until one of the girls named the cat,
Oh
They
no.
named it Strawberry, and then once it had a name, they couldn't cut into it. And I was like, all right, I guess it's me.
We had a lot of tomcats in
Mm.
our dissection kit that they gave us. So they get really stinky real quick. So that was not fun. Fetal pig. Yeah, I did a fetal pig. I did a fetal pig, a sheep eye, a squid. Oh my god. There were so many things. A frog. The cat.
Yeah.
Cat was...
I did all those as well. I was
Who'd
big
you
into
have?
those. Oh,
Probably the
shoot.
same teacher.
Oh, crap. I forgot her name. She was blonde. Her finals included reaching your hand into a box.
Mrs. Saw?
Yep.
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 It was her or her partner teacher that I can never remember her name, but she always knows me.
No, it was Saw. Yeah, it's her that I remembered. She was fun. I liked that class a lot.
Put the silver bracket on the platforms.
It puts the
silver bracket on the Frost is the other one.
Cross
Yeah.
from front and back frame with the beam. Front frame with the beam is close to the left frame.
Don't read grammar, just read words. So from front and back frame, so the beam is close to the left frame. So you're going to install the platform from front and back frame with the beam close to the left frame.
I'm pretty sure it's these guys.
Dangson had a good joke.
Uh-oh, what did it say?
Talking about the tomcats. Did they have a lot of Jerry mice in their bellies? Wow.
Oh,
Whoa, Dharma was at an autopsy
I got
for a
it.
person.
Whoa.
He didn't even kill the person.
we did a human dissection thing, but it was like a computer program. So we didn't do like a real person. It was just an animated human that we had to like. It was like the first year of, oh, we're gonna try to use technology, people.
Technology.
Yeah, and that didn't go very well, from what I remember. Because I remember her doing like a day of it and then being like, "You guys learn enough. We're moving on.
Yeah.
If you really want to dissect humans, go to college." I was like, okay. It's time for anime. I love Animaniacs.
It's always time for Animaniacs.
Whoops. I'm gonna twist this. There we go.
And the other one fell.
I feel like this isn't the way you're. I feel like I should do.
You gotta follow the directions.
Yeah, but this
Because
is
if
easier.
it doesn't work, then you can yell at the directions.
Because obviously I'm making a little mounting bracket for that thing to go onto.
Oh, so you're gonna like slide it in and then put the attach
Why
the
would
other
I do this? This doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it won't fit.
Well,
You're about to find out.
you're right. It's not gonna fit. Shoot.
Because you have to kind of like.
Yeah, it has to be on it.
You want to hold something? Danny's gonna get occupied.
No,
Going down.
If you need me to do something, I can do it. I can put this down very easily. Look, it's done.
I know. I was watching you sewing. And my dad was saying how you're really good at hiding the stitches, even.
Tanks. That's the goal. That's the dream.
Okay, so these can't be in there.
Always a couple little buggers that are on their way.
Oh, missed. No,
This
it
way?
has to be
This
that
way?
way, yeah.
Aha!
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope.
and this gun is gonna go back here. Little does it say in the directions that you actually have to have 4 hands for this.
Yeah, grow an extra pair.
Go an extra pair. Yeah, that was the joke I heard in my head too.
Oh, you guys have your own jokes. I don't follow. It's okay. I'm used to that. That's what happens as a teacher. Kids are always making jokes at your own expense. You're like, yep, it's okay.
So you say waka waka and kick them in the teeth. But that's also why I'm not a teacher.
You're not allowed to kick them or hit them or touch them. Even if they're hurting themselves, you can't touch them.
Alright, so...
And now we find out it's upside down.
No. Actually, I
Yeah, we're supposed to let them fight it out. If they start fighting, We're not supposed to touch them. We're supposed to go call for security, and then the security can handle it. If we stop it and we get hurt, it's our expense. So we don't touch them. The oldest one, are you sure? Yeah, we called them CSOs. Campus Security Officer, but I'm sure SRO stands for something similar. But Security Resource Officer or something. I'm just making up letters and numbers.
There's a very narrow gap.
I am very sure. Now you gotta tell us your age if you're so sure that you're the oldest.
Not those. Not those. This one?
Yeah, School Resource Officer. Yeah, it's just similar names. Yeah, I would not want to be a security officer at a school though. It's just 51. The little baby. I'm guessing 909 is the area code, so you're local. You called him out. Called him out. See, what you're supposed to say is just you're 21 with 30 years of perfection of aging and stuff. You know, once you get to 21, you just being aged to perfection more and more. You stop counting after that.
I
Act like a
actually
6-year-old.
forgot that I was 29.
Yeah, I always think of him as being like 15 in my head forever. It's just like he's my little brother.
That's where my mental capacity stopped.
No. No.
No.
That's not it. You're very talented at all this stuff. You do so much more stuff than I even want to like attempt to do. Lone Star State, Texas.
Shit.
Cowboys.
You
You need help?
No, it's like the smallest spot you could try and
I
get
got
something.
smaller
in.
fingers than you.
Well, this is even smaller than that, so.
Yeah, still really good at that stuff.
There it goes.
It's like you have to like wink and twist at the same time.
I didn't wink.
Exactly. I told him to
She
wink.
said you have to wink and twist at the same time.
He didn't do it. He dropped
I
it.
didn't wink.
You
My
son
fault.
of a...
Am I older than 51? Oh God.
No.
I hope that's not the question you're asking me.
No, I think they're asking Gyro Guy.
Okay.
Oh.
I think he might have...
Gyro Guy 46. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Speaking of Gyro Guy, hi.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, everybody.
He hides. He's there, but he hides. Maybe I'm the most immature.
Nah, I don't know
You're
about
not
that,
even
buddy.
that immature.
Nah, I don't know about that.
No, not at all.
Okay.
You,
That's in
you
there.
have that one guy. The one that talks in third person or whatever it is.
So, it's gonna...
I still don't understand how that does anything.
Oh, okay. So, the bath sits here, right? When it's actually level.
Okay.
And so, when...
Supposed to do that?
I'm sure there's something I have to tighten later.
Okay.
So when it prints one layer, it does a dip, just a little dip, and it basically it separates from the platen just enough for more resin to fill underneath that layer.
Oh.
And then the platen rises up one little notch, and that's all it does.
So it's making kind of like sturdier product because it has more resin? Like, is that what it's doing? Or is it just
No,
making sure
it's so there's two different types of SLA printers. One does it from the bottom, one does it from the top.
That one does it from the top, right?
That's an FDA printer.
That's entirely different.
That's a different. That's an additive printer that uses plastic. This one uses a liquid resin. So the way that the top ones work is there's actually the laser's on top and it's shooting down into the bed here, but you have to have an entire tank of liquid, and the platen is inside the liquid and it's printing at the first layer. The platen goes down, a knife goes across the entire thing.
Oh, I've seen those like that at CES.
Mhm.
Yes.
So and they are more expensive. They require more resin. They require more upkeep.
I would
but-
imagine because you have to clean out the water occasionally because it's gonna get gross, right?
Not that. It's just that it takes so much more resin to actually keep working. That technically they're supposed to be higher resolution and all these other things. They're usually for industrial purposes.
Is that gum?
No, these are places.
Epoxy.
If you look underneath, these
Oh,
are.
I
where
thought it was
actually-
left over from G, and she was like, "I'm gonna put gum here, and you guys can just enjoy my gum for life."
That would have actually gotten her murdered, I think.
Yeah, probably.
From this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
But she left her little
monster.
monster robot.
The old sex bot.
Oh, he's dancing.
But no, so this basically, there's that metal box over there is going to sit under here, and it's shooting the laser at that box and prints to that box.
That's kinda cool.
So when this raises, this dips and fills more liquid back over it evenly.
Oh, so you're less likely to have errors and things
Yeah.
like that. I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Efficiency!
I should be.
Sarah
doing
feels like
my
she needs to
lab
be
report now.
productive. You can multitask.
Do your lab report on 3D printers.
Do your
and
lab
the art of
report
puppetry.
while watching the stream.
Now I can see why I needed to screw this in from the outside. So another thing in the instructions, it said to actually slide these from here.
I was watching you doing that, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, then in another instruction it said put them from the outside, which was like, well, which one? But now that they're actually like locked, this makes more sense.
Almost locked.
Well, yeah.
Will be locked once fully tightened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I came in right when Danny knocked over the stand. That's pretty much when I came home. And mom was like, "What happened? Go find out." I
Such
was
fateful
like,
positioning.
they'll be fine. You guys will be fine.
Oh, I'm so glad I have that cover for my keyboard.
There's that
Oh?
thing
I
can
just
be
looked over.
Ryan's bell to get attention during the game.
What?
Oh, the robot, the pink robot, can be the thing to get it. I don't know. They might just start
They would
singing
just start
along and
dancing.
dancing with it, and then that would just lose them even more.
I've
You
tried.
realize what group you're talking about.
Yeah. I used to actually use these lights that we have.
Oh, I remember the blinky thing.
Yeah, I still have that control. I just haven't had it set up for a
I
while.
don't think it would work anyways. They would just be like, "Ooh, lightning, thunder."
Lightning and the thunder.
You have to like think about how would you handle middle schoolers.
Keep the rod somewhat.
Because that's the
relaxed,
that's
make
the
adjustments
level
later.
you play at.
Alright, next. Find the below piece of metal. Okay.
I love the terminology, the below piece of metal.
Yes.
From the long, long ago?
Yes, from the long, long ago. With the front frame and the right frame.
Oh god. What?
That's what it says.
Okay, well this is front, and this is right. Okay. So.
Well, there's many rights according to this.
Okay. I need M320s. These-
What's an electric chair?
I don't know.
This is a 3D
Oh,
printer.
this? It's for puppets. This is how I get them back.
Zap. A little joy buzzer on Danny's hand. That'd be very mean. Yeah, it would be mean.
So M320, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place it back in the line.
It's just funny because you've always been this way, where you've always laid everything out. Like when he was very into Kinects and Legos when he was younger, and he would sort them out first before beginning a project. Even the project wasn't a thing; it was just his own imagination. He would lay them out like color and size and shape.
Speak to me.
Yes, and then he'd start building. He actually made a giant roller coaster one time and entered it into his science fair in elementary school. Didn't you win like? It was like top 3.
I think if I ever entered, I was always like in the top
always
3.
the top 3. Yeah.
That was terrible.
No, you weren't. We always got sent to the state, or not the state, but the city fairs and
Yeah.
the malls and
I
stuff.
remember having mine at the Lakewood Mall once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to go too. I was in middle school and you were in. Yeah, I got forced. It wasn't choice. It It was, you're gonna go do it. And I was like, but I don't want to. Mr. Charles was like, yes, you are.
I would say OCD, but then I look behind y'all. Yeah, that I'm
No, you
I-
don't.
that bugs
He
me.
did that, and
And
when
it
it was
slowly got
originally
better.
done,
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
beautiful. And I stared at it for a while, like how? Because I can't even.
Yeah, I just haven't had the chance to go after the neglect of
Didn't
entropy.
you used to even have it drawn out? Like you had.
I
you would-
didn't know. I did not have it drawn
You
out.
started to.
I thought about it. And then I was like, that's not going to happen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been.
Oh, thank you for the bits.
Aw,
Bits for OCD.
Yes, this one's OCD big time. I didn't get that gene somehow.
Find the below metal piece in the lower right piece. In the lower right. What?
Okay,
Piece.
read it one at a time. You gotta read it like it's a math problem.
Find the below
Hey,
metal piece.
This
In
is
the-
like when I'm trying to teach you guys board games for the first time.
So the
Like
below
the
metal
piece in
piece is in your hand.
Yeah.
The lower right piece, so that would be what, this?
No.
No.
Too many.
Front frame, right frame. Secure it with between front and back frame near right side with 4 M33 20s. This is the easiest if you insert the top 2 screws first, then the back 2 should go in easily.
You know.
Should.
Simply.
Oh, so it's holding this thing up.
Is it?
Is that what it's doing?
Um.
Is it that part? Is it that part?
Oh, there's the holes right there.
Woo!
That's interesting.
Okay, so you want me to hold that while you
So that
screw?
must mean that there's gonna be like the motor
A
here, and
thing.
it's a ding ding ding.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
I
this
see.
holds the motor.
Yeah, I need a hand again.
A hand.
Okay, so. Okay.
Waiting all
Will
day
have to
for
be
that
the running
moment.
joke forever now. Where do you mean?
So these ones. Oh, I see. You do the tops first. That makes it easy, and then you do the back ones. I see.
The term easy is a little bit subjective, but.
Yeah. There it is.
Line up correctly. Should be if they're flush.
That's why you don't tighten the frame until afterwards,
Right.
because everything is going to keep its
That's
shape.
always true. That's always true when you build stuff. You shouldn't super tighten anything until you're totally done, then you go back through and tighten it. 'Cause it's a whole
There
lot
we go.
easier to make things tight than it is to undo.
Mhm.
I'm sure many of you have made that mistake with IKEA furniture.
So that's safe now. And now I'm going to go through.
It's just what older sisters do.
So this is the threaded part, so that's going to go right here. Why is there 2 holes? That concerns me. Okay. There's probably an end stop there or something.
Probably. Or like a little place to ground it, if it's like a motor.
Things that, yes, they do have a slideshow of putting it together. That's what I'm looking
That's
at.
that's what we're staring at, but it's
It's just-
not particularly in English. I mean, like, it's in English, but it's like obviously translated English.
Yeah. They tried real
They
hard.
tried, but
I need to rewrite this for them.
he doesn't need to, but he probably will.
I probably will.
Ryan's got this PC. Yes. Yes. Scottish?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah, the sound.
It's trying real hard.
Oh, I see.
It kind of sounds like bagpipes.
Okay.
It's
next
like
step.
electronic bagpipes.
Now it should look like this. Great.
We did it correctly. Maybe that should have been like in the picture beforehand so you'd know.
Riser motors.
You saw what you wanted to see.
Find the rise motor and 2 brackets. 1, 2. Riser motor, 2 brackets. Ah,
Okay, so then you just stick them on.
okay,
The bracket with larger center hole goes first.
okay.
Yes, that one.
I'm glad it's very obvious.
It just should basically say with 3 holes instead of 2, but whatever.
Oh, Dingson's following along. We are on page 27.
Yeah, 27. Right where the motor has to be. It's starting to be some. Does it have a rubber base mount to take away vibrations?
Kind of. This doesn't vibrate the same way as an FDM printer does, but it does have rubber feet.
Knowing this one, he'll make some base for it.
Actually, I don't need to. This comes with an enclosure. Yeah,
Last time when he got his other one, he made this giant enclosure for it. It took
Yeah.
him like forever.
it did. Because, like,
Because he
They don't-
actually like bonded plastic together.
it's basically an aquarium,
Yeah,
but for a 3D
for a
printer.
3D printer.
Yeah.
You guys actually used to be able to see it a while back when it was like behind them right over here.
True.
But then it got moved because they needed space.
Gimbal base?
I don't know what a gimbal is.
Well, gimbal is kind of like a bunch of parts that kind of allow it to be
Swiveled?
swivelly, yeah. But this doesn't have a gimbal, it's just a little tippy base. You can kind of see what I'm doing on the screen. I'm going to turn this...
Not really. You need to turn it because that bar is in the way. It go up and down.
Meh. But this is
But
not
that's not
the
as
way
much
it
as
goes.
it's gonna go.
It stays this way and then dips down. That's all it does. That's
It's a big dip.
Yeah.
It's the big dipper.
Yeah, it's actually
Not the little
it's probably
dipper.
over-engineered, which I love for this purpose, because it's never going to do this. It's just this, just one little down, and that's it.
Yeah, but you want it to be sturdy and stuff, so.
Thinking a nap. I don't know how to do that.
It's
Hey, Crypt Keeper.
very skilled.
Ryan's making he's assembling a 3D printer.
So that doesn't matter this side.
But for some reason that point is up, but I don't think it matters.
No. And then this just goes on top of that for now.
I'm gonna tab down because I want you to see the picture, so you can see the next picture.
Why is there two? Oh, it's a spacer.
Spacer.
Gosh, look at this. If they just said why, I would make sense. So you're doing this to space that, and then you're doing that to flush out. That's it. But it doesn't make... Okay.
Why does it need to have holes in it though? Just to make it different?
That's a good question.
My older sister didn't like me.
Oh.
Family, you know, sometimes.
Is a spacer Ryan?
Ryan's a space cadet, but he's not a spacer.
Okay, next.
Oh, next one.
Secure riser mount with M325.
You're talking technical shit, and Danny over there is thinking what gumballs to buy at the store. Is that what you're thinking about?
No.
The gumballs to buy at the store?
I'm thinking about what board games to buy at
That's true.
Guild House.
Well, he was thinking about what to buy, just not gumballs.
Correct.
So back
I'm not
to
a big
my-
gum fan either. Gum is
Okay.
just.
So this is going to go... I'm going to move this out of the way, but I can't because it doesn't go that way.
Your younger sister doesn't think I'm part of the family anymore?
No.
Oh, oh my goodness. I hope everything works out with that.
This is a really nice 3D mount. Oh,
Yeah, Crypt
I
Keeper, there
see.
is a sale on bits.
Yes.
It's 99 cents for 500 if you have Twitch Prime.
Okay. So this is... I see. Okay.
He sees things 4 times.
Oh, okay. So there's this little guy. There's a little itty bitty metal thing
Oh.
that this is going to screw in. Ow. Sorry. This is going to screw into, and that is why that works this way. It's a lead screw, and I just...
Oh, swivel.
This is a lot more
So-
structurally sound than I thought it was. I like it.
The next slide. That's what I was saying. Is he should look at the next slide.
Yes.
And
well,
then
I
go
knew
back.
I knew where it went. It's just...
Because some of them seem to have better pictures on the next slide than on the actual slide with the instructions.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of the way it goes, I guess.
I can see why Matter Hackers made their own.
Here's the location of the Rise
Aw.
model with respect to Moa.
Thanks so much, Crypt Keeper!
Cheers!
Thank
cheers,
you.
cheers, cheers. And you got a host!
Hey, thank you for the
Host.
host.
Cool.
Thanks, Max.
Cool.
Our friend in Prius, I believe.
You don't have any modding, do you? Just your Steam?
We do not. We're self-modding currently.
Self-modding. You guys behave.
We got mods in there.
Oh yeah, Demo.
Oh yeah, sorry.
My
yeah,
mistake.
Krund is a mod.
Sarah's a
Is
mod,
Krund there? I
so-
haven't seen Krund.
We're drowning in mods.
Krund is hiding.
That's true. We got mods.
Krund is
all-
smashing other people's streams right now.
Oh, smashing.
Or what knows he? He bashes them with clubs, right? That's what Krund does. Remember to give them one at a time. Just for 500 minutes.
500 minutes.
Yeah, one bit every.
So does it show the power cord going? Yes, towards the machine. Okay, cool.
One bit every minute for 500 minutes. There you go.
Okay, so this is.
But
threaded.
only give them one at a time to Ryan is trying to DM. Oh yeah.
I gotta save those bits for tonight. No, Jared's
I
redeeming
think
it.
I follow the
Christy.
rules better than Daramo.
Nah.
What are rules?
What are rules? What is life?
What is life? What is this thing
Normality.
that we exist in? It's the one time I'm actually able to watch a PCB. Oh, cool, yeah.
Yay! Yeah, we're hoping. So we're hunting for a space, like a studio space, soon. So we'll be able to give you guys more daytime stuff for those of you who are out in other time zones and whatnot. So
Very
that's a goal.
pervy scribe disguised as a mod. Well, she described herself that way, so I mean, guess you get to say what you want. Don't ban me. Don't give him a reason to?
It's okay, Michi, we won't ban you.
Aw, little bits.
Oh,
Little bits.
Oh, and we got.
thank you,
donation.
Max.
Max Bill, gave us some $5. Thank you, sir. Keep up the good work, guys. You brought back my long lost passion for D&D.
Aw.
Thanks, man. We're happy for that. Everyone should
So
play.
yours
It's the
doesn't
perfect
pop
game.
up in the middle? It only pops up
What?
as a comment?
Down there, the
The
$5.
donations?
No,
Yeah.
it pops up in the big
Oh,
box.
I just didn't see
it's
it.
just it's hard to see.
Why is there a little white square on Danny's hands?
So that's used to be where the Moai was in the picture, but people couldn't see what Danny was doing, so I just moved it down.
And you just left the square on
Left the
Danny's
frame.
hands
It
to be
probably
like,
thought it
these
was
are,
funny, so
this
it's
is
like-
Danny's assignment right
Yeah,
over here.
this is Danny. This is me. I got the black square. Danny's got the white square.
Yes.
Wagga.
Dad was trying to tell me it was a second camera, and I was like, no, it's not.
It
but
almost
it's the
does
illusion
kind
of
It does
it's
kind of look like it kind of focuses in,
Yeah.
but it's not any different. East Coast here.
Alright.
West Coast is best coast.
Uh-oh.
I like it.
The next one?
Okay. Now I'm floating the rod.
Okay, so when I tab ahead, just so you can see the next picture coming,
I'm gonna go show off. this
use hand, not that hand, your hand, to turn the
Oh.
long threaded beam on the riser motor
Mm.
upward,
Mm-hmm.
such that it screws into the tiny silver metal part.
Done.
Move the platform a bit if needed.
Okay.
Okay. Move the beam up to a point where the unthreaded metal cylinder touches silver metal part. I'll read it again. Move the beam up to a point where the unthreaded metal cylinder touches the silver metal part. The use of the screws? No, what the hell is things that are not on the table here to tighten it. Oh, these things, right? The little screw things.
Use the.
No need to over-secure it. Make sure the silver metal part is straight with the riser. So you just want it basically level, it looks like.
Careful of those cords. So M34 and M35 are actually already on here.
So why is it?
I believe this is an M4. So basically it's just, once you have this up and connecting things,
Tighten.
I'm guessing this is to adjust for,
Swivel?
so once it tips, oh I see, you need to have that.
Move the beam up to a point where the unthreaded metal cylinder touches the silver metal part. Unthreaded metal. He's building a 3D printer. Good guess.
How's it supposed to?
Can I ban or mod Michi? Oh, he wants to destroy. So who is the young lady joining? I'm his sister. I'm the sister. The sister. $2D printer since he's watching it on TV. I don't think that's quite how that works. Still a 3D printer. Do they want to join? What? They want. Okay, Dang-san said they want you to Lin in the bed. Just what? Is he just playing around or link the bed to the screw?
Yeah, I did that. It's just now Ryan's sister.
Ryan's sister.
Oh yeah, no, not
it's
it.
securing it to that thread. I don't see it yet. I'm getting it, but I'm not sure.
It still keeps swiveling though. Is it supposed to do it? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to. But how is it gonna act as a riser if it's not tight?
Well, the other thing is once this starts actually like
Spinning.
doing this,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna unthread itself unless it's like
Secure.
yeah.
But shouldn't that? Yeah.
Yeah, that should
Flush.
be always all the way at the top, and then this is going to.
Should I need to like hold this in place like that?
I'm using the wrong one of these, I think.
Oh.
Maybe. Because this is the M4, and this is that size. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. Okay, and now it shouldn't be able to move anymore.
There we go.
But one thing I don't. Oh, that's right. Because when the motor is moving, this will just go straight up. It doesn't spin.
Right.
That's the issue. Okay, cool. And this is just as loose as that's going to be. I'm pretty sure.
And then this one's already should be.
Yeah, it doesn't really say to tighten that because it needs to actually be able to go forward and back. Yes.
What was said?
Peeper called you out for tight.
Tight.
Yep.
Jarmo says you need to put the doohickey on the gyro doodle.
Yep. That I have done. Okay.
Gyrodoodle.
So
Actually, kind of does look like a gyrodoodle. I mean, if you're gonna describe it as something.
wonder what this part's for. That'll come later, I'm sure.
Soda dispenser.
Ah. Yeah, the carbonation's right here. And
So
just-
next,
Yeah.
It's just a giant.
back to
soda
that thing.
Tighten everything. Yeah.
After you're able to install and align the riser motor, it is time to secure the metal rod so it does not wiggle at all. No, take all the wiggle out of it. No more wiggle.
Get that wiggle out.
Secure and tighten all screws pointed out by arrows in. Okay.
Yeah.
So all of those.
Oh, and also it doesn't.
You need
So
to.
I need to align this as well. So this is where.
And
this
there's
is
a
happening.
video apparently.
If you have problems. So I need. Tiny.
This is a common area where. Oh, so it's very important that you do this because otherwise it'll mess up your printing later.
Not surprised.
So this is one of the most important steps, everybody. Don't breathe.
That's not the right.
You have problems. Julie, what you have to do in order to get all the wiggle, you just like step aside, get all the wiggles out, and then you come back and you're just like calm. I always think of wriggling as different than wiggling, though. Like, wriggling seems like you're trying to get away from somebody, and wiggling seems like you're having fun. Like, you wriggle away from somebody, you're like, save me!
I feel like the right one.
I guess this one.
But it's not big enough. It's not tiny enough. It's like it's one size off.
Did you lose one?
No, I didn't.
Well, I hear my dog. It means he knows I'm home.
Yep.
Oh, which probably means that my phone was ringing.
I'm gonna use one of mine. That's the right size. Gosh, guys.
They didn't give him the right part.
So that looks good.
You're not gonna get out your level and like super check
Well,
to make
it
sure.
doesn't say I'm
super
supposed
OCD.
to actually level it.
That's true.
It just says make sure it's not wiggly.
Oh, there's a level. He fixed it.
It's level.
Which means
But is
even
the
his
table-
table is level. It probably
No.
is.
Almost. Mostly.
Because he made the table and he OCDs that too.
Yes. But the table is whack. It's a little wiggly.
Oh, because you have to pull the
not
legs
always.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not meant to be perfect.
Huh.
Poor Danny turned into a third wheel. No, he's going to go back to being the duo, and I'm going to go
Doggy.
upstairs and make sure my dog doesn't cry all day while they're streaming. You haven't written any books? You don't have to write any books. It's better to read them, I think. Reading's fun. Reading rainbow. Did you guys hear about the crazy magic school bus thing that they're having?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they're having a crazy magic school bus thing around here. California friendly.
That's the same size.
Oh. that kind
Yeah,
of
like that
magic
kind of
was-
thing. It was on the radio this morning, and I was like, I didn't know they could do that here. Yes. Well, you guys have fun continuing to build things.
Okay.
And looks like Danny built his puppet.
I built as much as I could. I need to restock on materials, so I was able to finish skinning a hand, but I don't have enough fleece to do the rest of it. And I don't have enough foam to do the other
Are
set
you
of
making
hands.
a puppet for
This is
you?
for- no, these are
or
for a
is
client.
it for clients? I see.
Yeah. Hey, Airstrom, welcome.
I know that person. Well, at least I see his name a lot on the stream. Puppy? He's not a puppy. I refer to
He's an
dogs as
old
puppies.
dog.
He's actually like 12. He's a puggle, and he's just not a very happy one when he's lonely.
Because he can't hear.
Art's giving out puppies. Oh
Art has puppies?
no, Art has the materials I need.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be back, and then on the way back, I'll swing by the mailbox.
Okay.
I know. Bad me. I used the P word. I know.
All right, I'll be back later, guys. I'm going out and grab some shit.
He'll be back in 15.
Oh, that's right, because it's not far.
Tis not. It's
Cool.
only forever. Not long at all.
Forever. See, this is the kind of things you guys can't see what I'm doing. I make funny shapes out of his toys.
Oh no.
That's what I do. He's OCD. I make weird shapes.
Uh-huh.
And then drive him crazy making the weird shapes. They're gonna miss you!
Tightening down.
He says, okay. Does he have spray adhesive? Of course he has spray adhesive, but I don't know if it's old or new. Do you have spray adhesive?
Yeah.
He quietly said yeah, if you didn't hear
I
him.
have. Well.
Wait. I can go get him.
It really depends on the type.
What kind of spray adhesive do you need?
Because like I have.
I can go run and tell
I
Danny
have
if you
case
need
sealing
me to.
adhesive. I have like paper mounting adhesive, but I don't have like the
Cloth adhesive, like
3M
contact
59.
adhesive?
I don't have.
He's not replying yet.
Maybe text him.
You can't text while driving. It's bad.
For fabric, I don't have that.
No, there's no way he has that. He doesn't do fabric things.
Not
You
yet.
want me to go tell Danny something then? Like, go pick it up. Go buy it at the store. Run over to Joanne's Fabric. Change the camera angle so we can see you both. I'm leaving,
She's
though.
leaving. Yeah.
I'm not normally here. I was just coming home from working, and then I saw the door open, and he said, come here. Oh, look, you got called back.
Do you have any spray adhesive?
That's what we were just discussing, and the answer is no.
Pretty sure for the fabric that you're looking for, I don't have. I'll show you what I do have though. So I've got general purpose 57, and that is
And
currently
it's 57 years old.
Yeah.
what I have. I have 2 bottles of that.
All right, but it's no good. It's no helpful.
Art, general purpose 57.
Says photos, paper, plastic, foam, fiberglass, cardboard, insulation. Says nothing of fabric. But who knows?
He better not be texting while driving. You know specific times when he was texting while driving? Or twitches while driving?
Well, I'll bring this. Maybe we'll test it on a little piece or something.
He says, yeah!
Okay.
Apparently, yes. That's the thing then.
I have now lost my.
No! Now everybody goes, yes, no, yes, no. We know nothing.
We know nothing.
We all know nothing, really. In the grand scheme of things, we know nothing.
I realize now that I'm tightening the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
This is the one I want.
But don't you need to, like...
So the thing is, this is actually already tightened to the bar. The bar is what's sliding, not this.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me. So I need to tighten this part, and then this won't do this.
So do you need it flush with this side?
I don't need it flush. I need it so that this rod is up and down. So there's a certain spot where, like, right about there is straight.
Sure.
Yeah.
This thing's about there when we're talking about printing. 3D printers is always... He's so OCD about some things, and then it amazes me when he's not.
Well, this isn't as big a deal, because the straightness of this isn't really going to factor in very much.
Yes, 3D printer. You should have that written someplace. Building a 3D printer.
Huh. Oh, miss. Well, technically, we tried to have it there, but then Danny started working.
Why isn't it like the title of the stream or something?
It is.
Oh, people just don't know how to read.
Ah.
Snaps. What is this reading thing? I want information given, spoon-fed to me.
My sister's mean, guys.
Comes with the job skills. We learn to snap back quickly. No, you're not dumb. You're just not expecting to see it there.
Reading is difficult.
Can you please tell us an embarrassing story about Ryan, please?
Oh, there's plenty.
Embarrassing? Like, what kind of embarrassing? Like, there's an embarrassing story where I feel bad that I hurt him.
Aw.
Okay, so I'll tell you this story, because it's just a story about Ryan. When he was 7 or 8, we put him on we had this Snoopy scooter. It was like a Razor scooter, but it was solid. And we attached a jump rope to the bar of the scooter, and he sat on the scooter, and we were running up and down the street with him sitting on the scooter, and we're holding the jump ropes, pulling him along. But the sidewalk is not a smooth place.
Well, it is now.
It is kind of now, but trees make it crack and everything. So, over some of the bumps, it was really fun. And he was like, woohoo, woohoo, having a great time. And then we went over an extra high bump, and he didn't come back down on the scooter and split his knee open. And when I say split his knee open, I mean like open. And, yeah, that was a pretty embarrassing and sad moment of time where I tried to convince him that he was okay. And he just sat there, I need my mommy. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But that's not as bad as when he did this to himself. He fell off backwards off of a water slide at our house here.
Yep, I just blacked out.
Yeah,
and
we
fell down.
Again, this is kind of my fault as well, because my friend and I were running up the stairs, sliding down the slide into the pool, running up, and he's 4 years younger than me. So he was little, and he tried to copy us, and he didn't have quite the balance, I guess. He got up to the very top of the slide and just flung himself backwards. I mean, I remember sitting in the pool watching him, like, almost like he just gave up and let go. And unfortunately, concrete was behind him, and he split his head open like bam.
Now you understand why I'm so broken.
Yeah. Yes, he hit his head, and he actually has a little bit of a scar, still there. But he was more afraid of getting stitches than actually of the pain.
I didn't
because
care.
What he understood was going to happen to him was he thought that they were going to take a staple gun and staple his head together.
Yep.
And
stitches,
he didn't quite understand that it was just going to be like thread and needle and sew it through. So he was quite freaking out and horrified and traumatized for
Good.
I remember him still crying as it was over, saying, "What are they gonna do to me?" We're like, we're done, and he was like, "They haven't done it yet." I'm glad I don't have a Twitch stream. Nobody will ever hear my embarrassing stories. I'm terrified of needles, to be fair. I used to be very afraid of needles. I really did. I was like really afraid of needles, and then I went to, I guess it was my college.
Oh yeah,
College.
they're really good.
And because I'm a teacher, we have to get TB tests a lot, and especially when you're in student teaching and stuff. And in college, they make you get one like constantly. So when they do the TB test as an adult, they make a little bubble with a needle under your arm, which means you have to stare at the needle while they're doing it because it just feels like the right thing to do. So I quickly learned, yeah, that'd be a I can't, I'm very sensitive fingers. I would hate being diabetic. I would hate it. We have seen that give up look from him. Yeah, Ryan has that give up look a lot, but it doesn't really mean anything. He always pushes through it.
Aw.
You look like, I give up. No, I don't.
No.
He never really fully gives up. Oh, the trash is here.
Yeah. Wait, recycling.
Recycling, because the trash came in the morning. That's right. TV, I thought she said TB. Yeah, they inject little TB into our arm.
TB
so
test.
no, a TB, tuberculosis TB test. Yeah. I work in a big district, and whenever there are like, because I'm a substitute, I go all over the place to different schools, and so sometimes you happen to have gone at a school where they had a TB outbreak, and then you get this letter saying, "Go get a TB test." And I'm like, oh, good. There was an active strain of TB at that school, and I was just there last week. Lucky me. Insulin injections in the stomach. I was just reading about that. I was just reading about some new, like, injection thing that they had. But that would not be fun. Some chicken nuggets that day. Wait, I'm terrified of needles, but I have recently braved my fear because Target, you know, that free stuff, they gave him a $5 gift card for a flu shot, so he got his $5 nuggets with his $5 gift card. Wins the round, I would say. 40 and I still have to squeeze my eyes shut and pretend I'm only getting a pinch. You know, see, like I was saying, I used to be very afraid of needles, and I've come to discover over the time it's less painful if you look at it. It really is, like, because then you're not imagining what's going on, you just physically see, you're like, okay, well, I really don't really feel it if I'm looking at it. Just look at it. That's just my opinion.
Those are all.
You win the gold star double thumbs up of the day. Does that work?
Okay, what's the next step?
Oh.
Find this metal piece with hook.
I think it's this one inside of this one.
Yeah, they need a picture of scale.
Oh, dang.
No!
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 Mm-mm.
Not my zip ties.
Zip ties, whatever will we do?
Oh, I
Bits.
see. That's. Hey, bits. Thank you for the 3 bits, Michi.
Yeah.
Take those stars to the bank.
Because I said gold stars and 2
Oh, I
thumbs
see,
up.
I see. Alright, so this, I believe, is the hook that makes it so that it goes down
Catches,
but not up.
yeah.
Which apparently.
Which makes sense, yeah.
Okay.
I
so
freaked
need
out my
M36.
students today with our thumbs.
Oh, the hitchhiker thumb?
Yeah, our thumbs go back really, really far.
Yeah.
And that always freaks people out. I've had doctors ask me what my favorite ice cream was, then prick me with the needle when a man's... Yes, some of the doctors are really good at that. I had a really good nurse that, she just struck up a conversation with me, and I didn't even notice while she was taking blood out of my arm, and then I look over and I was like, oh damn, okay.
So this isn't part of that.
No, but it's in the same bag, which is why I said that's in this bag, but not in...
Alright, adding screws
the
to
heck?
it.
What music is playing? Just random...
It's Monster Cat's radio station. It's a Twitch
Monster...
approved.
I know what Monster Cat is.
Yeah. Putting together. Hey, Slayer.
Slayer X.
Slayer X.
Slayer underscore
Slay
X.
3X.
It's me meant to be Slayer. It's just
Yeah, I
probably
know.
Slayer was taken, so...
Yeah, dang son. We're putting together an SLA 3D printer.
So Dangson's in charge of just completely
Yeah.
repeating over and over what he's building.
We
Just
are
every,
on- We're on
5
page
minutes.
32 for those following along.
Yes, there's a slide for the Moa kit. Here is the location of the metal piece.
Yeah, I know. Right there, I get it. So, what next? Secure metal piece
Now you're hooking cables.
with hook.
So this is that,
Yeah,
and then that.
pointing towards the risers. Wait, but didn't it just show the screws?
Yep.
Why would we add the screws to it? And
No, I don't think those are screws. I think those are... No, that's just the part of it.
Well, yeah, but I'm screwing it from the bottom.
Oh, like the screws are already
There.
attached to it, so you have to unscrew. This is IKEA. This is like... Come on, you know that IKEA comes that way too sometimes.
No, they don't tell you to put the screws in immediately before you put them in.
Well, I mean, because they're English country. There's an installation video if you want to watch it. So the hook facing inside the machine pointing towards the riser motor, which is the way you had
It
it.
is the way I had it.
He's dropping screws. He's going to lose them all. And it's not my fault. He did it.
Mm-hmm.
Putting it together seems gross. Is there an option to buy one that's already put together?
Yeah, for $300 more.
So there's the answer. $300 premium if you don't want to do this.
But
So-
I'm fine. It's all fine.
He likes stuff like this.
Yeah.
So. Duct tape. I would not duct tape at all.
That would be so not
Yeah.
worth the $1,000 I spent on this. So
If you can't duct it. Oh, that's funny. When I was in high school, I had a friend that made her prom dress
I'm
out
not
of
sure
duct
why
tape.
that hook exists.
Yes.
But okay. Okay, what's next?
After this,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
bottom.
new plate, new part. Find the
Why
bottom.
you paid $1,300? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. There's several
A
screw
little
holes.
over 1,000.
One very pronounced screw hole that rises up there. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yesterday while I was subbing a middle school class, I had to deal with rubber being thrown around the classroom by 8th graders. That was a fun day.
So this is the
What
front
is
one.
this thing? Fling. I don't want that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the front one, or at least here part.
That's the...
That's this one. And then the other one is the bottom one that I'm looking for.
Yeah. And you want that side with the screw
Yeah,
here.
towards the back.
Well, look, because if this is the motor... No, I'm sorry. Rotate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the motor.
Put the
It's here.
Put the screw for front and back in first. Oh, I see.
Like that, right? So if that's the dot, and that's the bar.
The pronounced screw hole should be closest to the front. Okay, so that would be.
We're making a felted gelatinous cube.
Hmm.
No. Nothing's felted anymore right now. I just missed a bunch of talking.
Me too.
We shouldn't have this stream if we didn't have to put it together. Exactly. That's why he likes stuff like this. He can always build.
Put the screws for front
Find
and
the
back in
bottom.
first. If left and right 3 bars were not perfectly aligned, you may need to loosen them and try again. Then
Yeah.
tighten the bar bolts down. I like that this is actually making it stronger.
Yeah, and Dangson's giving you more explanation as well. The pronounced screw, the one that I was just pointing out, should be closest to the front frame.
Yeah, I'm seeing that in this picture here, even though this picture is the one that they're saying is the one that... This is the front.
Right,
So you
this.
have it right, yeah.
That's what I put it.
Okay, which number screws do I need?
You need
M320s.
this one.
Okay, and I need 8.
2 on each side to secure the 4 sides.
2, 4,
Put
6.
the screws from front and back in first.
Yes, so front here, back here, and then everything should hopefully line up.
If the left and right 3 bars were not perfectly aligned, you may need to loosen their screws and align them to the bottom plate by inserting the screws from the plate. I feel like this part was added later because it's in very good English.
Yep. And
Then,
it's even different font.
tighten the bar bolts down. None of the screws should require much force to start. If they do, something's wrong.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good.
Just cover it all with green felt and add eyes.
Oh. Hey,
I had to put together the shells.
how would
and-
you say this name?
Peopoli.
Really?
Or Peopoli.
Yeah, that's the actual name. I like saying people.
Peopoli.
I don't know.
I don't know, I break it into syllables.
Yeah. If you didn't have the color, would you have said it the same way?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Now you'll never know.
I will never know. Let me go see if my cell phone rang.
Okay. Hmm.
Barbara Bush passed away.
Oh no, that was quick.
Yes, unfortunately, Barbara Bush passed away. That's unfortunate. She was a lovely lady. She did a lot of good things in the world. But I did get a phone call.
Oh.
So it means he's awake.
Mm.
Who messaged me? I'm not available to sub anymore.
Mm.
I'm booked solid for the rest of the school year.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you're going to make with your 3D printer?
I know one of the things I want to do is a little checker, like a checkerboard checker, with our logo in it because we're perception check, and our peoples are checkers. You get it?
Like a checkerboard?
No, not printing a checkerboard, but the checker piece, little disc.
Oh, just instead of having like the little little
Uh-huh.
king, you'd have a little that makes sense.
Yeah.
I used to design automation machines for manufacturing companies.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So you know what I'm doing.
They made a CNC machine thing, right? That
Yeah.
cutter thing?
Yeah, we got a CNC.
It's
machine
very
back
not usable currently, but
there.
my
Yeah.
dad did make a, what was it, The Last Supper?
Yeah.
Something, he got a piece of wood and it carved itself out.
Carved
but-
itself out.
Well, I mean, the program, it carved itself out. See, he corrects me, I correct him. We have to,
Brother, sister.
yes.
Okay. So, put the screws in. If left and right bars were not perfectly aligned, you may need to loosen them.
That's what I read.
Yeah. I just...
So something's wrong if it doesn't line up properly.
And then... well. Okay.
So it's in there now.
And then you're gonna... Oh! We're getting really...
We're getting
This
to
actually,
the
like,
end.
it doesn't take that much to put it together.
So you need that piece over there.
Yes, but I'm gonna unloosen these two guys first.
Which one is it?
Hmm?
This one.
Yeah, I'm gonna unloosen the bottom ones because I know I didn't do a great job of aligning the bottom So I'm going to do that first and then put in the side ones.
Should there be a screw there?
No, you have to go through here. The only ones that are on the outside are these ones.
Oh, the middle ones?
Yeah, where actually, like, there's a circle that you actually were able to put them in. Yeah.
And the others are inside?
The other ones are ones that you dropped through the teeth frame.
Oh, that'd be a big one.
Well, that's why they made this easier. Because these are specifically, you have to have them this way. It also strengthens it a bit more.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I can see why. But I'm unloosening these because I know...
Ryan, should I see if your sister can pronounce the F word?
The F word?
There's an F word you love?
Oh. It's a really long word that she knows that she likes.
You know how I love to torture them with that. What's the F? Well, see, whenever I hear the F word, it's never a good thing. But if it's a different F word, I could try to pronounce it.
It is. I completely forget what it's
If I had a piece of paper, I would show you one of my favorite names I've ever come across as a sub. But I can't really type anywhere because you won't guys get it. You could probably type it.
The keyboard is over there.
Keyboard is over there. Here, I'll type it and you guys can see if you would pronounce it correctly. And then I will tell you what it would be.
The mouse is there. You have to go to the chat. Yeah.
So it would be...
Oh, this is getting heavy.
Now remember, this is a name. That's a name. That's someone's name.
La'a.
Right. So a typical person would probably say, La'a. I got scolded by the kid for saying La'a. And she straight up yeah, there you go. It's Ladasha. Duh.
Because the dash
was what
is
I
part
was
of the...
told.
Oh my
Because you say the dash. Duh.
Oh my god.
And I looked at her and smiled and said, all right, my dear. It's Ladasha. And then in the rest of, gosh, this was 8 years ago? I tell this story constantly because it's so ridiculous that she was so over it. The dash don't be silent. Okay.
So
Flosin. Oh, flosinucilification. Flosinucilification. I didn't get to talk to the mom. No, I don't know. But yeah, I actually have a friend that she told me one of her friends is a nurse in a nursery, so like was it prenatal care nurse, and
nice try, but
saw another kid with that name, the and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not called a dash either. It's called a hyphen.
It's a hyphen. So it's
La Hyphena. Her real name is La Hyphena if you really want to say what it's called in between it. But, and I'm sorry if there's anybody out there with that name. I know you didn't pick it, so we don't blame you. Oh, she spelled it out. Okay. Fluxanusnihil Pilif. Okay, I think these are not even letters. Cashin. Okay, you're seriously writing it full on phonetic. Can we make Google say it for me?
There it is.
Floxinusnihil nihilipilification. What does it mean? I'd rather know what it means than how to say it. Floxinus.
You had it.
I have it in my hand. It's not. You can't have it. Floxinusa nihilification. I want to know what it means.
Using the M320s again.
That's why you have so many.
That's right. One each. Wait. One each on top bottom?
Yeah, one each on top bottom.
2 each on left, right side. That at least makes a little bit more sense. But 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need 2, 4, 5, 6.
I can't spell.
Mm.
Apparently the dog is crazy. Yeah, we can hear the dog. The action or habit of estimating something as worthless. The word is used chiefly as a curiosity. I love that both of you came up with it very quickly at the same time. They got 3 answers. The action or habit of estimating something as worthless, and I can pronounce it on Discord voice chat if Ryan hooks you up. Okay, so that's your job in the future. Estimating, so yeah. Google, baby. I know, Google. Yeah, so Google and all this has this wonderful ability to make things talk for you. Well, a lot of the kids at the school have Chromebooks that they get to use in the school. And a lot of them have figured out the feature to do that. So you'll have random curse words coming out of computers through the day. Yeah. Which, you know, teenagers, they're the best.
John JBJ is taking off.
Have a good one. Thanks for sticking around.
We'll be back on for some Arenas of Athos.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the pre-show. This is not even the main
things I
course.
wanted to do today.
You know it off the top of your head. Do you ever get to, like, use it in conversation, though? Or do you, like, bring up conversations just to, like, throw it in there? No face, no care? No face, no care! I have a face. I'm just off this. I'm not centered very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
No face, no care. That was in response
Denny's
to...
missing all of, like, the cool build parts right now.
Yeah.
He's been gone a lot longer than I was expecting him to be.
I think he decided to take an extra break since he knows you have help.
Mm.
Crud! But I want to feed the trolls. You can't ban me if you don't know who I am.
Yeah, and she's kind of in person, so you can't ban.
Yeah, how do you ban a person? Like, you grab, like, a hammer. You've been banned! And you're like, that's assault.
Alright.
So that's the new excuse for the next time someone hits someone in the head with a hammer. You're like, I was
banning
just
them.
banning them. And you'd be like,
Dear.
that's not the way the world works. I was told I could do it. Brian wants all the attention.
Hey,
People! He has people now. You got it all?
On New HF. One of the most amusing answers I've heard to what day is it was, I don't know, I just asked Google.
Yeah. During summer, when I don't have work every day, I tend to kind of forget what day it is, so I can kind of relate to that one. But...
Alright.
Oh, she found a way to put it into a sentence.
Yes?
That was dumb. I hope the detail was low.
Oh,
I
yeah,
shut
it's
off
pretty
the
low.
box. Alright.
That's fine.
Oops.
Well, wouldn't it be the P.O. box anyway?
It has-
Nobody saw anything. Don't worry.
Oh, I see.
If Krun bans your sister and Daramo bans Krun, then I'm banning myself. Nobody needs to ban anybody. Nobody needs to ban anybody. I think it looks like they were eating Jack in the Box. Because I see leftover Jack in the Box.
Oh, I was.
Hi! I kill for fun. How are you?
Hello, folks.
You get a ban, and you get a ban, and you get a ban. Jit B? What's Jit B?
Okay, safe.
Safe. Yay! Alright, now I can show this off for realsies. Michi, we got your box! I went and picked it up on the way over to Art's.
Sounds like a puzzle.
It sounds like there's a lot of stuff in it, but I'll wait till at least Art gets here, and then we'll see if we will wait till tomorrow to open it. Because we'll all be here tomorrow. True. So I don't know. It depends. We'll see. We'll guess opinions first.
Because today there's no Amber, right?
Well,
she gotta
she
work.
might be here doing sound, so
Oh, that'd be cool.
maybe. I don't know.
Well, she's always in the stream, even if
That's the
she's
front
not here.
panel. Now let's organize the PM motor cables and end stop sensor cable as below. So I take this thingy.
I like how many colors there are. I want to play with the pretty colors. So this is where I kind of relate to what G was doing when she was on stream, but
This goes in a
I
nice
would
little
just
hole
have
right
more
here.
colors.
You feed the nice little. And it goes down here. And I'm guessing so that motor goes above and
then you
over
go up
here.
and over.
Alright. All the way to the very, very far side. Okay.
But it wants you to go up over the...
Golly. It's sitting around in a
I
while.
did so. Right?
Oh, okay, I'm looking at a different angle. Yes. But... You sure?
No. Yeah, that's that one.
Okay.
And then the other one goes kind of flows out the back right now. So it
all it
actually
has.
doesn't show.
It just shows it falling.
Okay.
So next.
Yeah. Find this platform cover, the last one. Oh, and that's gonna cover and make that pretty. Okay.
Pretty. Ooh,
It also
pretty.
makes it stronger. Wow. Gosh, there's so many bits. Does it say how to get it in there? No. Alright.
Carefully.
Carefully.
And 3D print felted friends.
Almost.
Parts of them, sure.
Sister, scroll up for my... Okay. I will scroll up. Hang on.
Look at that. That's so pretty.
I will scroll up.
Okay, some more. No, wait. These are used. Use M36s.
Oh, Jack in the Box. Gotcha.
Using two of those. Oh, it's Z-axis. And I'm using 4.
I don't have a knife yet. This is a pen. A Sharpie.
Use
will have a knife.
use a club and smash gently.
I refuse.
I need to get.
Here's the shit to do.
Huh?
What?
I want to get a Sharpie. That
I mean,
is
he
very
actually
close to
kind
home.
of is in the electronic parts because he's threading the cables through now. I'm hungry too. What you want for food?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we should actually start ordering for tonight.
Oh,
also.
really? Is it that late already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5:16.
Shit!
So
Time flies.
we might have to.
We're gonna have to stop soon.
Yeah.
Because I gotta put this away.
Wow, so Barbara Bush was 92.
I'm sure Jared won't appreciate all the mess of things on his DM table for tonight.
It is Taco Tuesday, and yesterday I had said, "Do you want me to bring tacos home?" And he said, "No, we have food." Yeah, no, you can't say Taco Tuesday, and we actually have tacos at home.
It's the day Lord Business struck.
I think it was just perfect alliteration. So
Yep.
taco every day. Tacos. Oh, that was Chick's head. I read Chick's fist for some reason.
Flips table.
Steve will be cool with the mess.
I
I wish I had some now.
wish I had some mess now.
You ate all the tacos from earlier? Well, then I guess I don't have any dinner. I can see why you're always looking off to the side of the screen, though, because this is further. Carnitas left. Macaroni and cheese. I haven't had macaroni and cheese for a long time. And Therefore, I really want to have good macaroni and cheese the next time I have it. So.
Then you'll have to go to like what
like
is
a
the
real
macaroni
place.
and cheese places?
Elbows.
Elbows. Yeah. So that's a pretty good one. I had some macaroni and cheese. It was a macaroni and grill, and it was just the worst. It was almost like Alfredo macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah, it's
Which
overly creamy.
you're like, I don't need that much bleh in it. Thank you very much. Krun's wife was not decided what she is making yet.
It's not
Krund
decided.
is getting concerned that Krund may have to eat pets.
Oh
Well, hopefully they're not. I mean, eat pets.
Eat pets.
I mean, if we're talking about like a pet cow, I guess that's kind of okay, because eventually you do eat them. But hopefully it's not like a pet cat or dog. Tuna Mac.
Attention, room. Oh wait. Wait. Who's did that? Oh, you. How are you? How is what?
Things are happening automatically in the world. Is good mac and cheese with my kids. Yes, exactly. Do I want to go somewhere? I don't know.
Listening things.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Have you seen that one? There's like a really, really long meme. Too many cooks, too many cooks. And it goes on and on and on. It's really hilarious if you haven't watched it. Aww. Dun 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 dun.
Who did?
Mitchie. Aww. Now you can get banned. All hail the Mitchie. That's cute.
You are now a knight of the checkered table.
The checkered table.
That's in our Discord. Oh, hey, look, trumpet sound as well.
There you go.
Hey, what the? How did that even happen?
That's me.
Oh, that's you.
That's my ringtone.
What the fuck?
That was my ringtone.
I
That
thought
was
you
my
could use
ringtone.
text sounds in the chat or something. I got all
Uh-oh.
excited.
Somebody got bad.
Who?
I don't know.
Message deleted by.
Uh-oh, somebody's having too much fun. Yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to in order to know like how to time people out and stuff, because it's not like a button. You have like a slide. It's really weird. Have you ever actually had to like
No,
time anybody out or anything?
I've never had the opportunity or the need or any of that.
Your message just got deleted.
Huh?
What power? What opportunity? Unmod me, then ban me.
Okay, next.
Yeah. Next.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's in place.
Electronics! That's probably a good place to stop.
Probably. Alright.
Ah,
Is this a button?
it is a button. It's gonna
Look at
go.
the button. It's
gonna
a
go on the
cool looking
front.
button.
It's a button.
Sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, so that's the start button. Or like the selector button.
Ignition button.
Pretty much. And it glows. This whole little blue circle glows. It's
A
awesome.
little power on, power on.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll have to see it when it's done.
Yeah.
When are you going to finish building it? All of your messages are getting deleted.
Oh dear.
Then bacon's getting deleted.
Not the bacon. Not the bacon!
Okay. Well, you guys have lots of laughing too.
Yeah. It's a.
At least everyone's having fun. It's not you. I think it's totally your fault. It's always you. Now it's you forever.
It's not me. They're being rude. Message deleted by Skinless Joe.
Maybe.
Son of a bitch.
Hardliner.
How did he get a keyboard? I think he gets reprimanded for that one.
No, yeah, he's not allowed to have computers.
Alrighty. Well, have fun with getting set. Are you guys ending for a bit, or are you gonna keep going?
I'm gonna start
Clean.
putting stuff away, but so we're gonna probably stay on stream for a bit, and then once we're ready to kind of shine off.
Everybody's deleted. Everyone's just writing deleted message.
That's awesome.
Ah! Oh no, I gotta go before he comes downstairs.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, here. Bye!
My sister, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Cables and things. Cables and things. You go to quadrant 1. Chairs are the worst. Checkers are the worst. Aww. Sounds like music for
A Matrix fight.
no. Girl of that body.
Yeah.
Girl of that body.
One of my favorite.
Yeah. LMFAO. Do you want to play a game?
Do you have something that I could safely cut on top of?
Yes.
I think Yes, Herstrom. Good reference. Yay! I'm also excited for tonight's show, dang son. I am stoked. Whoa, God, we still need to level up our characters.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Well, I mean, yeah. And things. Alright. Thank you. Just the back of this?
Yeah.
Cool. Sure. What are you thinking for food?
I don't know. Good with anything?
Need to buy animal crackers tonight from the comic store owner. Tomorrow is Animal Cracker. There's an Animal Cracker Day?
Why
I was
not?
Completely unaware.
Not surprised, honestly.
Ooh, Michi says Arenas of Athos is her new favorite.
Aw.
Sweet.
It is mine too, because I don't have to do anything. I just have to play.
That's so very enjoyable.
It's our nice, relaxing day. That's my back. Sorry, everybody. Where to put things?
Dingson asked, do you all think you would expand it past the 4 sessions?
Would love to.
This particular story, I don't know, because I believe there's like an end in sight for it. But, I mean, having Jared on, I think that would be a nice thing to continue. It just comes down to his schedule, because it's like right now he's got some downtime, but dude's generally pretty busy.
Yeah.
So, it'll come down to scheduling, but I mean, I'd love to continue just a game with the humans, because I love playing the game, so... We'll figure it out. And once we get studio space, man, stuff like this can happen more often, because then we can do stuff in the daytime before we do the nighttime shows with whoever's available, you know? That kind of thing. So, them's the goals.
Just the panels alone weigh a lot.
It's a printer, not an easy bake oven. Let's see.
What were you expecting? Pumpkin juice? That's the voice I thought. Right when you said it.
Rav Bunny asks if you can run a Spelljammer stream. I've never
Ooh.
played Spelljammer. I don't know Spelljammer.
Me neither.
I want to do Shadowrun at some point because people have been talking about it. We got to do Krun's game when it's ready. And I also want to do City of Mist. And then Overlight, if they ever send us that review copy, we should be able to get that out and running before it hits shelves or Kickstarter, which would actually be really nice.
Yes.
Probably not Kickstarter. I think it hits Kickstarter in a couple of days, so I don't think we're getting it. But we should still be getting a review copy. We'll follow up with the lady. AJ, no, don't have an Oobly around. Oobly is Amber's. She bought it at a Ren fair. But as far as how it works, it's pretty simple. It's
Like
head on a
cable.
cable, and then there's a little thing to twist that cable.
And you can like push him up.
Yeah, so you can make him like nod. You can give him like a little lift. And then if you bend the cable, you can get a couple other things to happen. Not super complicated, but yeah, we'll have Amber bring it on pretty soon. I think she talked about it. I don't know if she's bringing it today or tomorrow or what. But
Oh, wow, that's a lot of metal. Yep.
you can always ask for help.
I was not expecting it. Oh yeah, not rocking at all. That's nice and stable. I love it.
Fantastic.
Tablecloth.
Sure.
I want to put those there. It'll be in the way. Next time I'm at a fair that has them, I'm gonna grab them up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said Ren Fair, didn't I? She got it at WonderCon. But the first time I ever saw one of those was at a Ren Fair.
True. Also, when you look through them, Amber had to like find the one that actually had like the most like play in the string,
Yeah.
or not the string, but in the wire cable, because some of them are really tight and you'd have to like really work them. But she found the one that like had the best balance and expression.
Yeah.
So be picky.
Yeah, be picky. It's your toy. Make it work. Oh no! Your son disconnected the modem. That's disowning material right there.
Oh. Okay, the printer is away.
Printers away. Printers away. Two hands cut.
Oh,
Spare.
I heard a thing.
Thank you very much for the follow. Sassy is classy. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. At 7:30 p.m. if you guys are new, I know some of you aren't part of our regular audience, but at 7:30 p.m. we will be doing a live play Dungeons & Dragons show set in the Dark Sun campaign setting, which is a homebrew developed both by some folks online, and Jared invented the classes for us that we're playing. And this is the game with the humans, but you can join us on Wednesday nights for Perception Check, Barovian Nights, which is, we're running Curse of Strahd with our Felted Friends. If you don't know what a Felted Friend is, those are those things that I'm building right now. Puppets. They don't like the word, but we don't care. And then Monday nights we're over on Hyper RPG, doing Perception Check. And Ryan DMs both the Perception Check shows. And then Jared Cox DMs our whatchamacallit? Our Arenas of Athos, which is what we're streaming tonight. Dope as an artichoke. You. So the 3D printer is what? I would say what, 85% done?
Yeah. Let's see how many pages that actually has. It is, according to where I am in the instructions, I'm about 50% done.
Oh fuck.
But I had to
It
decipher
looks so
a
dumb.
language.
Yeah, that's true. Aziz!
This man, the supreme being.
What would Kavoth do? Yay! Y'all, King Killer Chronicles is the jam. I'm still disappointed that that TV show is not going to be based directly on the books, because that would be awesome. But oh well. Or wait, was it the movie that's not going to be, but the series is going to be, or vice versa, or neither? I can't remember.
Confusing.
Confusing, ain't it? Either way, as long as there's something happening at the university, I'm happy.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Ryan quit. No more show. Sorry, I know it's fascinating to watch me cut foam with an X-Acto knife, so thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. But yeah, so cool thing is these puppets are almost good, but we also have another commission that Art is busting his ass on right now because it's a little bit, a lot more time sensitive. Brilliant! I'll cut this last hand and then I'm going to call this done, but I'll cut my fabric too. So I won't be done then yet. Woo! It's almost time for a new blade. Couple sitting around, but. So mad I have to go out and buy another razor blade knife. It's like my favorite thing I ever bought.
Why is it? You just can't find the blades anymore?
No, I can't find the knife. I can't find the handle.
Oh.
It's just awesome because you can switch them out. So you get like a 100-pack blade, you get the little handle thing. You just swap out the blades every time it gets dull. It's the best, especially for specifically this.
Right.
Can't get as intricate as with an X-Acto, but big cuts are way easier. Woo! Cookies and cream, ice cream. Do you want some ice cream? Oh man, I want peanut butter ice cream. But I also want food. I don't know what I want. I got a chicken sandwich for lunch. I don't know what I want tonight, but I want something on the healthier side, like a salad.
Veggie grill?
I don't know, sure.
They have good stuff.
Sweet.
I went too far in the health.
Chocolate chip. Good choice.
Peanut butter ice cream is the jam. Reese's ice cream. Peanut butter, anything really. Can't go wrong.
I also like cookies and cookie dough. And lots of chocolatey things. Grundo leader stole 10 of my Neo points? I don't get it.
Neopets. Is that like a Neopets reference? Or is that something else? Because I remember Neopets. That's the last time I heard their word Neo. No, I don't. I want scissors. Tamagotchi.
My favorite ice cream? I said a couple. I agree with some of you guys out there.
Yeah, cookie dough or mint chocolate chip. Pretty good. Some of the Ben and Jerry's are awesome.
Art, if you're still watching and at home,
Eh?
can you bring the arm pattern? I don't have it with me. Oh, let me just take it off of this. Never mind. Indeed.
Hang it, Danny.
It's fine. I'm good.
That's so cool. D&D Beyond now has critical role content you can use.
Oh, I know. So you can do gunslinger or what have you. But
Yeah.
None of that.
None of that. Not in this campaign. Who has pineapple on their pizza?
I like pineapple on my pizza. Fight me.
I've tried cookies and cream. It's good. It's a little bit too creamy for me, though.
Cookies and cream?
Yeah, it's like a lot
Cream
more
is in
milky.
the name. How is that too creamy? It's just as advertised. I'm going to the site. Okay, so one more of these. Give me that pink Sharpie back. I need to go shopping. Sharpie shopping. Sharpie shopping. Say that 5 times fast.
Sharpie shopping, Sharpie shopping, Sharpie shopping.
There it goes.
Sharpie shopping. Level 5. I want to be in a sushi coma. Me too.
I'm down. Ooh, we found a really good all-you-can-eat sushi place recently.
Was that the one on Artesia or is it a new one?
No, new.
That's faint.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh, good.
I'm sewing around it.
I see.
To see it. This one is pink.
Mm.
That's all I need. So that's the other one.
Yep.
I just keep.
So you don't need the arm pattern.
No, I know. Because I got this.
Don't worry about it, Art.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't think he's watching. So
No.
it's fine.
Hey, Rusty. It was here. I was building it, and then we had to clean up. So now I'm just waiting for Danny to clean up. He's got an arm to cut out, and then he's all good.
No, I got 2 more arms to cut out.
Oh.
1 more of this for these.
Ah.
2 more on the other one.
Feliz Navidad.
And arms. Actually, I won't even cut them. I will just take the pattern down and then call it done.
Alright, no worries.
Well, no, because we should be setting up soon, and we should be ordering things soon, and I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, hey! There's an art here.
There's an art here, thank God. Alright, this might be a good time to stop so we can get stuff arranged and
True.
situated.
Well, yeah. Yes. So we are going to go help Art grab all of our equipment from his car because he's been using it for filmmaking. But yeah, so we will be back at 7:30 to do more fun things.
Yeah.
Thank you guys all for donating and helping us out today and joining us. It was fun.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
We'll help out with stuff.
Yes.